hope so.
Okay. You've got plenty of time.
Well, Saxon's
Okay.
I saw the horse.
So, it is Wednesday the 12th of June and we are concluding Night's Dark Terrors, maybe.
Terror, not terrors. That's
Sorry.
Yes, you're right.
second
Okay,
time
you have to
made
do
that
it again
mistake.
there, Saxon.
Okay, terrace. It's a lovely brick veneer.
It's a winged moose.
It's a Death's Winged Moose Mount. Because it's a skeleton moose.
Shorthand version of things that I mentioned last
Anton, a fly.
that we did last session. We actually did quite a lot the last session, which was you got to the head of the valley, you found the entrance to the hidden valley.
You met the Mungo half-pagan monkey men.
You met the Traldar and have some concept of where they might have come from and how they are actually related to the Bulgar in a distant time.
I spoke to them in a random language and they spoke back.
They spoke it back.
They have no necks.
You went to their village at Roncan, near the temple of Pafla. You've discovered that recently clearly the Traldar are in conflict with the Hutakans, who you've not met yet, not as living creatures at least.
But they're the gnolls, aren't
The jackal-headed humanoids, yes, who seem to be
The Anubis people.
Knowledge.
they?
knowledge
The
in
Targan
appearance.
dogs, gnolls.
Anubis people.
Newbies people.
And you know that they are now holed up in the village of Bixata, which is over here. And that's it. The rest of the valley is just ruins.
But there's kind of good, civilized, ancient gnolls, and there's bad, modern, goblin gnolls. Is that
Depending
correct?
on your definition. I thought they were a bunch of eugenist psychopaths.
We will discover more about them later.
Eugenicist psychopaths in a Dungeons and Dragons story.
It's kind
That-
of,
that's-
it's kind of
Never seen
sophisticated.
that really.
It's kind of
Isn't that where half the
sophisticated,
races
really.
come from?
So, and you know that because of recent events, which is that the Hutakans no longer have access to the temple of Pafla.
And they're upset about that.
Are not all the weirdos coming from the temple?
Well,
Not all weirdos.
There's evil stuff in the temple.
anyway, the Hutakans used to be, until recently, in the temple of Pafla. The Traldar drove them out, and now they're over here. Anyway, but there is a problem now. Since the Hutakans left the temple, undead walk the valley floor at night.
They didn't get their
And we
cocoa.
saw zombies
From out of
outside
the
the
temple.
village.
Sorry?
We saw zombies
Yes,
outside
they
the
were
walls
all
of the
they were all
village.
Hutakan zombies.
I hate Utakan
The
zombies.
dead will walk if you don't give them hot cocoa.
And
Fair enough.
Makes me sleepy, Bobos.
because you put no milk in it, that's why. I love a joke that comes back again. Anyway,
I love the fact that we'll be listening to this on the video in a while's time, and something which we're both finding funny is like, what?
don't remember
the
the
context.
punchline for that one.
Context? What was that?
Sorry, the setup for that one. I just delivered the punchline. Never mind. Where was I going with this? Yes, and the Traldar reckon, and they're also worried about some other evil, which is that is coming out at night.
Other than zombies.
Yes, there is a great evil beneath the temple, and now it is freed. It is slithering about in the. There's a network of tunnels beneath the valley floor,
Right.
and the evil one, Kartova, is freed. And every now and again,
Spell.
let me find it. I'm pretty sure I know. It's K-A-R.
There's a spell called Katoba.
No, that's not what I said at all. K-A-R-T-O-E-B-A.
Kartoba.
Like October, but Cartober.
I thought I said Katoba.
You did.
Followed by Karsemba.
Okay.
Ray was asking me to spell the word Kartoba, not is there a
Not cast the spell.
not is there a magic spell called Kartoba. That's you will
He
misunderstand.
found,
That is a source of
I
your
thought he found a
misunderstanding.
shortcut to information.
No, what I'm trying to tell you right now is there is a great evil by the name of Kartoba that has been released and is taking victims at night.
And it's a sufficiently grave evil that when we say, you mean the zombies? Oh yeah, the zombies, but also.
No, not the zombies.
No, but it's zombie.
No,
The
Kartoba.
zombies are pussycats compared to Kartoba.
No, zombies are always around. That's what happens when you go out at night.
So they think
Yeah.
that to stop the evil, you need to fill the altar bowl
Holy water.
on the altar of the temple of Pafla with water taken from the singing pool. And they're asking you to go and get it.
The water from the singing pool and take it to the
Take it to the
Temple
temple,
of-
fill the bowl,
right.
the altar
And then
on the
what
altar.
do they think will happen?
That will put the dead back to sleep and keep Kartoba in its prison
Okay.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, we'll do
underneath
that.
the temple.
A relatively
That's the thing,
simple
we'll do
fetch
that.
quest.
Yep.
I
Also
wonder what can
take
possibly
your
go wrong.
juju water to your boo-boo bowl.
Okay. We do that. What happens now?
Yes,
So-
we've done it. Okay, what's happened?
So it's a simple half day's travel basically to get to the
No,
city.
it's not as simple as that.
Oh,
It
God.
will never be as simple as that, but okay.
As you travel towards said place on foot, because you have no horses. You have no horses. Horses? What are they?
We have no horses.
Oh, what happened to the horses that were tied up?
Who knows? They're probably all
Probably
been
got eaten by
that
the
lizard.
lizard thing.
Oh, so we haven't gone back that way. It's ever onward.
Everyone.
How can we go back at this point?
I don't know.
Onward and upward.
You want to go back every 2 days to check on them?
I'm just thinking about our poor expensive horses.
Oh, well, we started.
After you get all the treasure out of the temple of Pafla, you'll be able to have more horses. Wait.
But those horses were worth a pretty
We
penny.
started with no horses. We'll end with no horses.
But they were expensive horses.
There's always more horses.
There were elven traders scheming to sell them.
We should go back and murder her.
No, let's not.
Yes, we should. After, when the adventure ends, it will continue because we'll have a grudge list to tick off, and we'll be known as the Avenging Psychos.
Who are you going to murder?
We already are.
Everybody, yeah.
Everyone who ever put
Ever
a
looked
barrier-
at you funny?
Exactly. Beginning with that elf chick and moving down.
Who was the elf chick? Oh, the
The
one.
horse trader, yes.
The horse trader from really early on.
Yes.
That's one of the statues.
No, I think that's a real one.
That's a real one
A
from
real one now.
life. Yes, because as you're travelling down here, a group of Hutakans approaches you.
Greetings.
Most of them look like this, with armour and
Be
a
friendly.
sword.
But the one
Nobody
who
do
speaks
anything
is going
rash.
to be dressed differently.
No. Nobody do
but
anything
there's
rash.
one dressed in robes who appears to be a bit taller and thinner than the others,
Ray, get
And-
the carpet ready for
and
an escape
yeah.
in case this goes south.
and carries a rod.
Yeah.
There goes Ray escaping without
It's okay,
us.
he's just starting up the
Start-
next.
start-
The odds of a good escape are much better with just one.
Yep, they are. Plus, you'll be able to get a good bird's eye view for our slaughter.
I'm going for help.
Yeah, that's right. All right, are we close enough to converse? I mirrored this back.
You mirror that.
Yep.
The one in robes approaches. Still doing this.
Then he stabs you because he's a half foot.
I slowly start to lower my hand to see whether he does.
She does.
Oh, sorry,
Okay.
I don't assume gender with Utakits.
Oh, you better
You
just,
know, it's
this
alright.
could be your new wife.
Oh God, don't. I was going to say something.
He's
so
not into crossing the species
I-
barrier.
I
appropriate
show
there.
her the needle.
Oh God, don't. Oh God.
That makes her eyes go away.
Oh God, Ray, what have you done? Now you need to flee. Get on the carpet and go. They want the needle. They want the needle. I step in front of
Well, either
Ray.
we're
who
going to
has the
murder
needle.
them,
they
which
should
we will
be
do
able to
anyway,
get
or we will
Actually,
ingratiate
we
ourselves to
don't
them,
need the
which we
needle
don't
to
need to do
go
anyway.
carpet.
I will speak with you in the tongue of the Traldart, which I believe you are familiar.
If she's already speaking in that tongue now, then yes, I am, because I understood that.
Yeah. It won't, well, you won't understand it as well as I just said it, but We'll go with that.
Does she actually? Is she wearing some kind of like does she look like she's royalty? Looks like she's army. Looks like
She's dressed differently to the
What
others.
is the
It
trout?
would appear she's got
finer.
yes,
Diaphanous
finer,
robes.
and she's got like a chain with jewels around
I
it.
haven't seen anything like that. I wouldn't know her rank. I wouldn't know
No.
whether she's royalty.
She's got
Dressed like a lady.
Like
you
she's got
remember lady?
She's got like a rod, presumably a rod of authority or something like
Right.
it. Not dressed exactly like that.
A
That's a
stick of power.
That's a Hutakan wearing.
Inanimate rod.
Ladies are people who
Shut
are
up.
men.
We're trying to.
Shush, we're trying to be serious about our gnolls. Our dog-shaped headed woman.
You have discovered the secret of the needle and the tapestry.
We have.
Well, we can't. Yeah, we can't hide that now. Yes. we
That
have.
explains much about how strangers entered the valley.
And when we are finished with it, we would be very happy to gift it to you.
It is not yours to
Oh,
gift.
Oh, okay. Then we won't.
Then that's right. But we will leave it.
We will let
anyway.
you gaze upon it with our blessing.
We'll just put it somewhere convenient where you may find it later, maybe.
What language is Treldar again?
It's Bulgarish.
Really, you're really talking in Bulgarish, or at least a somewhat crappy version of it. In terms of understanding each other, it's not.
Ook, ook, monkey man.
Somebody needs to be translating for me because
I'm translating. That's fine.
I don't need translation.
By the way, I gave a greeting in extremely high Bulgarish.
We seek the
In
place.
fact, she goes, what? She then speaks briefly in Elvish and says, perhaps it would be better if we converse in a more civilized tongue. But I'm not sure. Does anyone speak English?
yes,
Oh, there you go.
yes.
Off you go, Ray. Have secret negotiations
Yes.
and stab us all in the back.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I think the majority of the party speaks Bulgarish, doesn't it?
Yeah.
we do.
Yes.
Yes, we do.
But it seems like only the learned one knows
Well.
the High Elven.
Yes, let us slag the rest of the party off in front of them.
Perhaps I should lower the temperature of the conversation.
Of the
somehow.
population.
I don't know what I'm saying.
Now it's Ray's girlfriend.
I'm
Yep.
making this up as I go along and semi-failing. So,
When you date the dog woman.
I am Kafored's priestess at the temple of Pafla and
Still.
leader of the remnants of my people.
We may require your assistance if you are willing to help us.
What assistance could we possibly
We are on
give
our
you?
way to a place that is currently hidden by your picture.
Well, we better fix that. The singing pool,
The
perhaps.
singing pool.
Yeah.
We are currently.
This valley leads to the singing pool
This is where we are going.
because you are here and they are here as well. About there.
My lady, we need to venture forth to the singing pool to draw from its water, to take the water to the temple of the Fla. I hope I've said that right and not offended you.
What
Ah,
nonsense!
I laugh as well.
What nonsense! What superstitious
cried.
nonsense is this? For
What
what
do you
reason would you need the water, the singing pool? What would it achieve?
It will achieve a great goodness in the land.
A great goodness.
A great
We'll
goodness.
banish
Maxis,
October.
maybe.
Oh, good it is.
We'll
A
achieve
good,
us
a
getting
good
paid.
initiative.
The barbarians have driven us from the temple,
Mm,
the crude, rude creatures,
yes.
and now we cannot perform the rituals which keep the dead asleep and the beast back in its cage.
Oh, this must not stand.
And their
This
silly
stuff isn't
superstitions
superstitious.
seem to think.
Stuff.
I know what their silly superstitions are.
Yes.
They think that the water from the singing pool, when placed
Mm.
into the bowl
Yes,
on
the
the
bowl
altar,
of the altar of the.
and her underlings also laugh.
There's no way they're lying to us.
But surely,
Yes, maybe it's more like that.
but surely this is worth a try, though.
It is ridiculous. When, of course, what we need
Oh, here we go.
instead.
Oh God, another side quest. There's another side quest.
Another fetch quest.
If only I could find the bit where it says what do we need.
It sounds
Give
like
me
what
a
we
second.
need is another 2 sessions.
At the bottom of the deepest lake.
After this, because we need to go on another side
You
quest.
need a piece of string.
Oh, oh dear.
We need a piece of string, something funny,
Ah, right. Only the knowledge of the elders can be used to drive back the creatures.
Yes.
That would be the vault
Unfortunately,
of the
elders-
elders.
Unfortunately, the elders
Oh,
aren't meeting
God.
tomorrow morning because we met last week. Oh, you don't mean those elders?
No.
In a sealed vault beneath the vault of the elders.
In a sealed vault beneath the vault.
In a sealed vault.
The sealed vault of the vault of the
In the vault.
elders. Contained within the giant vault.
It will be revolting.
Oh dear. David.
Will be the last words of Allah.
I would also like to point out that was a very, very good Bobcat Goldthwait impersonation.
Oh dear. So we're going
And
to
the secret book of the vault of the elders.
the secret
Book
book
of
of the vault of the
Well,
elders.
the knowledge of the elders, which is the book in the
Yeah.
vault of wherever,
The pestle with the
A vault of
vessel
the
and
elders
the fruit that
needs
is
to be
fruit.
placed on the
It's so big.
temple, on the
Right.
altar of the temple of
Oh,
Pafla.
God. Oh, Jesus. Can we only do one thing? We couldn't place the book and pour water over it, can we?
Of course you
Oh, we can. We can do
We'll
everything.
do everything. We'll do it all. I'll dance you around like
We need to
voodoo
get the
nuts.
book from the Vault of the Elders.
can.
Correct?
Yes. You need to get the book from the vault of the
Do
elders.
we have to say Nicto Calato Bratu or
You
something?
just need to place it upon. You need to place it upon the altar and say, "Almighty Pafla,"
And then-
Oh,
why
God.
can't they do
because they can't get to the temple.
Because of the undead?
No, because of all the hairy-handed weirdos that are stopping them.
How come the Vault of the Elders doesn't have a H number?
It just doesn't.
Ah, he was hiding that from us. Yeah,
Yeah, it was. It was some evil plot on my behalf.
I asked the priestess a question.
What's that?
How long have you and the others been fighting?
Oh, since time began.
Since before my mother's time.
They told you.
They rebelled against our benevolent, caring rule.
So you had them enslaved and they broke away?
What nonsense have they been speaking to you?
No, that's just
They were our pupils.
That's
We
just what-
helped them.
no offense meant. That's just what people normally say when that's what's happened.
So
So
we
how many of you are there?
Come under their control.
Just
and
a bit of
so
a
on.
background check.
Undead eaters.
Just a bit of a background check. Was gnolls that we saw out in the valley, wasn't it?
It was not.
Hordes of gnolls
Yes.
Hordes of dogs.
who seemed a lot less civilized than this woman.
Yes. They look like them, but in no way behave like them. Yes.
So there are different people. I mean, they're related, but they're
They probably diverged from each other at some point in the past.
It's like the difference of people from
So the
London.
Gnolls of the
In the
valley.
same way that the Traldar diverged from the Bulgar at some point in the
So the gnolls of the valley are much more civilized.
This valley, yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So you've been fighting for many generations?
Yes.
It strikes me that there is not enough of you to defeat them, and there's not enough of them to defeat you.
Yes, we appear to have reached something of a
So do you not tire of war?
Impasse.
impasse. Our most immediate problem is to control Kartoba, put him back in his pit.
Well, it seems
We cannot reach the Vault of the Elders, nor the Temple of Pafla, not while the barbarians block our way.
If we
And yet,
can-
it seems that the Traldar also wish this fate.
I imagine that they
Solution.
would prefer not to have the undead roam the
Indeed,
streets.
being eaten by
if we can,
undead warriors is bad.
if we can solve the Kartoba problem for you, would you be willing to sit down in peace talks with the Traldar and try and thrash out your differences?
We could discuss
Have
them.
we already killed the big bad guy in this?
Golthar, yes. The pink.
Yeah, the flying man.
So it doesn't really matter what happens to these losers. we can like take so advantage of this situation.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying here? It's either that, or we get our weapons out and we
Fight
we
everyone
fight
at
every
once.
sodding one on the way there.
You want to take over this valley and become their rulers and
No, I'm not particularly keen on that because that's going to take way more than one session.
Haven't you ever wanted to be God King?
Yeah, I tried it, but I didn't like
I
the
am.
hat. The hat was just prickly.
In
Oh,
your
that's
game, I am
right.
God.
You are the God
Weirdly enough,
King. You are the Selden.
you may remember when you stumbled upon the Knoll sacred ground, where they put all their dead up on poles. There was a Knoll shaman who was taller and thinner than the others, and she was a female Knoll, and this is a female priest. Again, definitely a resemblance, but very different styles of clothing, shall we say, amongst other things.
All that I am asking, though, is that since both you and the Traldar desire for this evil to be kept at bay, could you not give us free passage to enable this?
I don't think she's blocking us.
No.
Absolutely, I would. If you can, reach the vault of the elders, then you'll be able to recover the book of the book of the ancients, if I can remember what the hell it's called. Place it upon
The altar of
the altar and
Paflar.
evoke the name of Paflar, and the evil will be averted.
Right, we'll do some special chant. We need to.
All you need to do is evoke the name of Paflar.
Then it sucks all our blood.
By the power of
Actually,
Paflar.
yes, because we are genre
Take it
savvy with all
serious.
this. Because we are genre savvy, just checking, Paflar is not going to demand one of us to give up our lives or something like that.
No, that would never happen.
How barbaric!
Okay,
One,
is that a yes or a
As-
no?
As
You
a
didn't say
token,
no.
as a token of my trust,
Yes,
I will give you this rod,
her own rod from her hand.
her own rod from her own hand.
Wow.
You will need it to access the vault of the elders to recover the book of the ancients.
the vessel with the best.
We hand it to Ray. Ray examined it. It's got to be some magic-y sort
There
of
you
thing.
go, Ray. You take the rod of death.
It's similar in a variety of ways to the needle, only bigger and more ornate.
And more good at crashing skulls in.
Yeah, and also it has the same feel of magic about it that the magic needle does.
I bow down before her and say,
In the rod.
I acknowledge the
And it makes a.
death
Noise.
of what you have just done.
It's just been loaded with powerful ammunition.
Nazis opened up the Ark of the Covenant.
Yeah, maybe.
If you feel you want to go on this silly around the singing pool, please don't let us stop you. Come along, my warriors.
Just another
Hang on,
question.
what?
Remember
Yes?
we found the dead Traldar at the ford.
Yeah.
Were they? Did we know that it was the Knolls who killed the Traldar, or was it the Katoba evil?
No, he was full of spear things or javelins or something. He was definitely killed by these guys.
Oh, it was a small altercation at the ford some days ago. Yes, unfortunate.
This is how life goes.
An
for these
unfortunate
people.
border dispute.
An unfortunate dispute.
With our hairy mutant servants with no necks.
If they stayed on their side of the river,
Mm,
of the stream, it would never have happened.
never.
No,
Right.
we've never seen a situation like this before.
Should we move on?
Yep.
Let us.
You've got your rod.
We thank you for all your assistance, High Priestess.
So what should I write down on my sheet?
Rod of
Let me
Paflar.
let me.
No, I thought it was the rod of volts.
The rod of vaults.
Well, what I would say, the first thing I would say is
The pole
we
vault.
managed to get past the High Priestess without having to thump anybody. That's a good start.
Mm-hmm.
Just call it the
rod.
The stick.
rod of the elders to open
Rod
the
of the
vault of
elders.
the elders. It's an inscribed rod. That's all I've got. It's inscribed with Utakan letters.
Mm-hmm.
Probably just summarised as rod of elders taken from priestess. Oh, sorry, given by
Ray,
priestess.
can you do a detect magic spell on this thing?
I could if I had prepared it,
Okay.
which I haven't prepared.
But anyway, we're already. Actually, I don't know how much to trust
Well,
this, but
I
we're
don't-
already told that.
Oh, it's
I know, but I just want to know if we could find out what type of magic.
We'll find out when he uses it.
Excellent.
I don't even have to tick magic.
Okay, so apparently
it's beautiful.
We can get it illusion. It's okay.
it's apparently a level 5 face melting magic. Okay, right.
Actually, I'm going to just decide straight away, why not, that it's a magical wand that has a knock spell.
A knock. Oh,
A knock,
Doors.
K-N-O-C-K, which I'm pretty sure is a spell that opens doors.
Yes, it is.
Particularly locked and I think magically sealed one.
But I think it might be a special version of it that only really works for doors that have been set up for a particular.
So
it's
it's
like
a key.
to a particular.
It's a magical key
Okay, that works.
Magical key.
Perfect.
for a magical
I
lock.
got a magical
For a
key
magical
C
time.
sharp.
A magical key for this magical lock.
in the vault of the
To be used in a magical way.
Bum, 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 bum.
All right, so you might as well go and
Yeah,
get the
Here we
water.
are. We're going to go get the water.
Let's go to
Magical
the water
key,
later.
C sharp
We keep on
Because-
going to
Sorry?
get the
C
water.
sharp mine.
There may be magic pixies guarding the water.
Because you can get back to the village of
That is
Ronkin
so bad. Anyway,
by the end of the day
Yeah.
before the time of the zombie.
Oh, we don't want to be out for the,
the time of the zombie.
I don't think you want to be out for the time.
Alright, let's keep moving, Pete. Alright, so we go down to the water.
Get out of there.
What do we see? What do we see? What do we see?
Oh yeah, singing pool. Is there anything to see there?
do we see water?
And what are we gonna hold?
Please
the
tell
water
me.
out?
Please tell me we brought a bottle or something to put
Yeah.
water in.
I
Well,
am very much assuming that you did.
Okay, good.
Following the valley until you can go no further, you come to. Let me just show it on the map. For some reason, I said it's necessary.
strange thing for a place go no further.
Where am I? Following the valley until you can go no further, you come to a wide pool surrounded by natural stone pillars carved into strange shapes by the wind. The pool's mirror-like surface reflects perfectly the sky above, and the sound of gentle swirling wind
What if
is
they're
like a
not natural
distant
stone?
maiden's song.
That might
Okay,
be why it's
yes,
called the
go
singing
on.
pool.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, we go on.
You go and you fill it with water.
Yes.
I'm attacked by nymphs. Okay.
It's a good start.
You hear the loose pebble fall from above.
Oh, shark.
Nymphs.
Then you see a raven go. "Wah, wah."
Nymphs disguised as ravens.
Okay, so whoever's got the bottle,
I'm-
put a cork in it. and
I'm
let's
going
get
to
back out.
I'm going to take a sip of this water.
You die instantly.
That sounds like the silly
It's
kind of thing that I
cool
would
and
do.
fresh.
You're now a
So no
beautiful
magical
woman.
properties.
Not
I always
that you
thought-
know about. No.
No, nothing sort of
When we
wonderful.
look back, he's a baby.
Turned into a baby. It's the water of baby
I don't
transition.
want to be
Worse,
younger.
he's turned into a
No,
salamander.
no, it's just water. Nice
He looks
and
less
fresh.
dehydrated.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I think maybe the dog lady was onto something.
It's
There
quite
is no,
nice water.
There is no magical property here. There is nothing. It's gonna. Okay, but we got it anyway.
Well, I'm as
Let's do it.
thirsty as hell, so I'll grab something.
Hang on, could Ray detect magical properties?
No, because he hasn't prepared the spell.
Yeah, but yeah, just
So he can't. No, he can't just go. Oh, it's like magic.
Oh, look, I'm prepared to fudge. Ray does not think there's anything
okay.
magical about this.
What would he know? He's never seen water as
Okay.
beautiful as
But
this.
the primitive necklace barbarians don't know what the frick they're on about, as per usual.
You know
Are
what?
we surprised?
You know what they're like.
Yeah. All right, we head back. We're gonna go back to that town before
And
we
six
get
of them make a good
get
omelette.
set on by zombies.
Only if you break your head, Jason.
Sorry, just trying to push the story on so we can
Yeah,
get.
yeah.
Is this town the town where we were when we met the degenerate Bulgars?
I don't know.
I thought there's only two places
What,
inhabited
what,
in this
what,
place.
what's the question?
Is this the place where we met the?
You're going back to
Couldn't remember
Roncan, that's the village of the degenerate Bulgars.
That's
yes.
the one, yes.
The necklace freaks.
Okay.
Okay.
Stop
Alright.
being,
Did you describe them that way?
stop being so rude about it.
We have the water from the singing pool.
We're only short and squat with hairy
That's
hands.
right, the Sontarans. That's right.
Sontarans.
The potato people.
We're perfectly human.
Gutter Knights.
They just don't draw D&D like this anymore, do they?
I kind of like
It's
that.
so good.
I really love the art in
Oh,
this.
the art is brilliant.
It's got character.
Yeah,
Whereas
yeah.
Everything's just overproduced.
Yep.
Alright. So you get back to Ronkin, and they're very happy that you've recovered some water from the singing pool.
Do they ook at us? Like
Oh,
the
but it's not for
primitive
them.
folk?
We've got to put it in the. We've got to put it in the temple.
Oh, you should just pour it out in front of them and laugh in
Is the temple in
It's in.
Ronkin?
No,
the
it's
temple's
right next to Ronkin.
outside.
Okay. But they don't want to take the water off us, do they? That we tell
No,
them
they
it's
want
for
you to go do it.
Everyone
Oh, they're
wants
happy
us
for us to do it.
go
Okay.
Absolutely.
They don't want to do this.
They're all assholes.
What do you mean they don't want to do it? What are they saying it like? They're like, yeah, you should go. You should.
You totally should face the
Yeah.
gigantic evil creature
Because
thing.
they think, what do they think is going to happen when we do this?
They think it'll lift the curse, or at least they hope.
After the large crawly thing comes out of the rocks or whatever.
They hope the Cartoba will go back to his lair and
Let's
the
go
dead
to the
will sleep.
vault.
All right.
Let's just grab
I think I
everything.
suggest a new tact. We smother Urban in honey.
Excellent. And then we drag him around and wait for the vampires to
See
come.
what happens.
Come on, Ant people.
What do we got to lose? Okay.
We have honey?
Sure we
Vampires
Not that much.
love honey.
The following morning,
Yes.
you can now go to the Vault of the Elders, which will not take very long at all.
Oh, we shouldn't go to the temple and pour
Well,
water
go,
and see what
go
happens?
to the vault first, and then we can read this book before we do anything.
Okay, alright, that's good.
All right.
Find out what the hell is going on before we commit ourselves.
Steep ancient steps lead down into the gloom.
Whoa.
Oh, whoa!
No, not that
Oh
one.
yeah, it says it opens automatically if a knock spell is used. There you go. That's what the rod does. There you go. It's a knock spell.
Hey, that's cool. Can we do that again?
Is that what you do? You just like tap the thing and it's like it's knocking on it and go, "Whoa." That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Is there a map of this? If it is, I haven't got it.
Do we
I
hear a
could-
voice that goes, "Who's
I
there?"
can show you what it looks like.
So we're at the
It looks like that. It's the Vault of the Elders.
Hang on, there's two weeping humans in front of it.
Does appear to be, yes.
What are they?
Face palming elders.
Yeah, but if they're human, they're not dog people.
Don't read anything at all into it because
It's just
me-
artwork.
It's not.
You know?
There's nothing in the module.
Oh,
about
it's
it.
just art. Clip art. They're cheating.
I'm not sure they are.
It's
It's
just
clip art.
Why aren't they
It's all
dog
hand
people? They
drawn.
should be dog people.
Why does a mermaid with no head hold a fish in the
they're
fountain?
holding their snouts. That's
Let the
that's-
artists do their weirdness.
How dare you criticize Gary Gygax's work?
He didn't draw that.
You might have.
He did not.
He can't draw.
He would have been alive and supervised this module personally.
If this were the brothers Hildebrandt, it would all be bathed in beautiful clothes.
All right. Let me get back to the flavour
Yep,
text.
go.
You hate
Steep-
brothers Hildebrandt.
Steep ancient steps lead down into the gloom. For a few moments, you can hear nothing but your own anxious breathing. But then a sound like stone grating on stone breaks the silence.
Golems.
Ogres?
Golems. Unless
Well,
they're made of stone.
basically, you descend some stairs, and then holding up the rod actually just opens
Oh,
opens
they're
like a
just
secret
doors
stone
opening
door
as
at
we
the back.
Oh, secret stone door.
Behind it is a 20-foot square chamber. There is
And
a
somewhere there's a 20-foot square bullet.
there is a stone. I guess you would call it almost like an altar.
Even for me.
There is a mummified Hutakan lying on it,
Hello.
with holding a book.
We've come for your
What
book.
could possibly go wrong with picking up that book?
We come for your book, Peanut Head.
What's the name of the book? The Book of the Elders?
The book of the the book is called The Knowledge of the Elders. Knowledge of the Elders.
He picks it up, looks at it, and goes, "It's empty." Yep, the elders were pretty clueless.
Maybe the Hutakans have forgotten half their own stuff because
Do we?
Anyway,
Okay, yeah.
I'll
we
say
wanna
something
take-
else about this mummy.
Yes.
Don't touch it just yet.
It has a fancy-looking ring on one finger and
Don't.
a fancy-looking gold
touch it.
necklace around its neck.
Oh, this is temptation.
Don't be
time.
tempted, you clowns.
Although,
I'm just thinking about what happens in Aladdin in the Cave of Wonders.
Mm-hmm.
You know, touch nothing but the lamp, touch nothing but the book.
Same thing as
the necklace
Indiana
is
Jones.
zombie invulnerability, and the ring is zombie control. If only you had these two options.
Nothing good's going to happen when we take those objects.
Now,
What you gonna do now? What you
let's
gonna
take
do?
the book first. and
Who's
read
gonna
it.
take the book?
Well, that's
Well,
Ray's job.
Where, have we got a thief?
No, he dies too easy. He's got
You
like 2
do
hit
have
points.
a thief. His name is Jono.
Okay, first
Go,
of all,
take the book
I
and
try
take
to,
Romancy.
without having to detect magic, I try and detect magical vibes coming from it.
Yuri Gellert.
You can have an intelligence roll, but Urban's character can roll on wisdom. Please.
My God, you rolled a dice. Are you alright?
How'd you go?
And he rolled well.
How'd you go, Mr. Man? What's your wisdom score?
Wow. If I only had my glasses on, I could see how you went.
16.
What did you get?
And he rolled 5.
And you rolled 5.
Mine-
You fear
Nothing.
no.
No? I fear no.
No is coming to kill us.
How about listening to the DM?
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to form a sentence and failing. You feel that sense of the undead here. The feeling of evil necromancy.
Cool. The lizard people, the doggy people are evil necromancers.
So the book is full of evil. Don't touch the book.
Is that what
Maybe
you
we
said?
should go
Don't-
back and pour
don't
water
lick
into
the
the
book.
bowl.
It has a sense of the undead. There is a
Don't.
mummy in here, just reminding you.
Don't look at the mummy.
Don't touch the
No,
book.
we
touch
need
the
the
book.
we need the
Don't
book
look
to
at the
put the
book.
book on the
Don't
altar.
Don't touch
touch
the
the gold.
necklace.
No, what we have to
or
do is
the
put the
ring.
water in the bowl.
Don't look at the
Dogs
mummy.
love to drink water out of bowls.
Don't breathe the air.
Come on, Fla! Come on, Fla! Come drink your water!
Would you just start throwing
Good
rocks
boy.
at it, screaming,
Good boy.
"Get up!"
Come,
Have you got a ball?
Entertainers.
Put
Get the ball.
Put biscuits in the bowl for Fla.
Are you going to pick up the book?
I-
We've come this far. We might
I
as well take
think
the book.
you should ask him.
If I pick the book up, the mummy will come to life and slaughter us all.
Then throw me the book.
Urban,
I'll be
ask-
fine.
ask the
Throw me
mummy.
the whip.
Urban,
I'll throw
Did
you the
anybody bring any handcuffs?
No.
Just asking.
Tie its shoelaces.
Are you talking about tonight or?
oh, no, yes,
go.
like you're in your
Only
special
the fluffy
meeting.
ones.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Urban.
now we find out the wizard is a necrophiliac.
Urban, just say hello to the mummy. See if you get
Yep.
a response.
Hello, mummy.
Yeah, just do a greeting.
Apologise for borrowing its book.
Hello, can we borrow
Is
the
the mummy
book?
lying down or standing up?
Lying down, because it's dead.
Can we poke it?
No, just address him. See if he
Are
responds.
you genuinely poking them?
Do you want to poke the mummy?
Don't poke the
Do you
mummy.
want undead?
If we
Because
take
that's
the
how
book
you get
and the
undead.
book wake up the mummy. It's the
Too
same as
late,
if I
sitting
poke-
up. It's sitting up.
Now we will ask politely if you
God.
can have the book.
Yeah, please, can I have the book? Hello, mummy. We would like the book.
You know what?
No,
now
don't do that.
now
Don't
we've
speak
got a
to
live mummy and we don't have the book.
Yeah.
Or the ring, or the other thing.
We-
The
So
book is on the mummy.
No attempt
Yes,
at
it's held by
communication
the mummy.
whatsoever.
And
It
now
is
the
all
mummy
going
that's
on.
sitting up.
I think we should just attack the mummy because why would we do anything?
If the
here?
mummy's going to attack us with its claws,
It's
going
going
to
to
have
have
to
to put the book down. Yes, it is.
Or it might fall out of
And then we'll have the
compromise.
book.
Does anybody have any ability, like, turn undead or set fire to mummy? Or
I-
something?
Turn undead,
David,
yes.
I'm just going to step forward and say, hello.
Sorry.
Oh, God.
Can-
This is
No,
how you got your
I-
face chewed off.
I don't care at this point. I'm going to
What
attempt to
language are you saying hello in?
Well,
Needs to be Elvish.
Bulgarish seems to be the only one any of these people understand, so I'm going to try that.
It just goes.
Turn the mummy.
and
So
cockroaches
go.
come out of it.
I can turn a mummy, but it says 11.
Can I have a look? It's
Oh,
not actually a mummy. By mummy I just meant a corpse. A mummified
See,
corpse.
he lied to you.
What can you turn?
It is the duty
Green.
of all games masters to lie to the players. You know
It's
that.
actually a
You
ghoul.
can do that yourself.
You can use ghoul.
I've never lied to you, Saxon. I
I could use
refuse
ghoul
that.
to turn.
Well,
You
there's
can
no
use
point
ghoul to
negotiating.
Tell me when have I lied to you?
But we're going.
I'm
We're gonna
using
roll
Peter's
initiative.
tactics of
I go-
making up stuff out of whole cloth. You
Have a
don't
chance?
need to
Oh
believe.
no, I
it.
hold
We'll have to check
Only
the
one of us
rules.
needs to roll
Hold up
initiative.
We'll have to check the rules, but we're
Have
going
you
to
got a
roll
little
initiative now
clerical
because
thing?
Yeah, I hold up my holy symbol.
Holy symbol.
Holy symbol.
your holy symbol.
Is it a taco? Holy symbol.
Well, the ghoul rolled one, so unless you roll better,
Yeah, because low is good
There
in
we
this
go.
game.
One.
let's try that again.
And
Now it's rolled a 6,
that's bad. Low is
and you
good.
rolled a 2. All right. Well, Urban's character was poking it, so it's now going to attack Urban's character.
Nice going.
It's,
You poke
yeah,
him.
but that's why I rolled initiative to see if it
Oh.
would attack before you got a chance
Oh,
to turn.
okay.
And just put the book down here.
It's holding the book with one hand and
And the other hand's holding your face.
scratching, trying to scratch Urban with the other one.
Oh, my face.
Oh, you're gonna need a tetanus shot after this one.
It's alright, I got up.
He attacked my doggy ghoul.
Let's find its rules. Oh, it's got its here. I was only just looking at it a minute ago, and now I'm looking at it again.
It has no rules.
If only we went to the valley.
How's this
and
for a
had
tortured
rules.
one, Jono? It's a pretty slow ghoul.
Oh, dear, dear. Stop it!
It has
See
a
where I was going
claw.
with that?
Here's its claw.
He
11.
was suffering from ghoul lag.
What's your armor class, Herbs?
Quick, quick.
Well, then it missed you.
Can't hit crap. Alright, we attack it. Well, it's time for reasoning is over. We can't
Yes.
talk to it.
I will.
Well, Urban can actually try and turn it now. So
Okay.
we have rules for turning, which I don't have open. So let me just try and find those.
For everything.
It's your time to shine, Urban. You should be more excited about shining.
Basically, you can turn so many hit points. Yeah, I think you have to roll for how many. Sorry, hit dice. That's how it works. And I can't remember the deets, so I'm going to look it up because I probably should have the rules open anyway, and I don't. Because why would I do that? That would be
I
like
have a
prepared or
ball of
something.
string. If these were cat people, we'd be able to
We'd be able
distract
to throw
them.
it.
Da-da-da. Find where I'm going. Here I go. Where's my rule book? It was here before. I swear it was.
Whenever a cleric character tries to turn undead monsters, the player will roll 2d6
Thank you.
and compare the total in the turn undead chart placed on page 25.
Page 25.
If the
Are
attempt,
you using the red box rules?
yep, if the attempt at turning the undead is successful, the player will then ask you how many monsters are affected. To determine
One.
the number at random, roll 2d6. If the number,
Yeah, I don't think we
the
need to
result
do
is
that
the
yet.
number of hit dice of the
Roll 2d6, Herb. Add them together.
Ooh. Okay, that's kind of okay.
Totally sick.
It's actually enough in this case.
Hooray! That just does that kill him or repel him?
It just repels it away from you.
With the book
I think it's going to drop the book, to be honest. It's going to drop the book and
and flee.
it's going to go back towards the back wall.
It's going to throw the book at us.
Well, I'll just lean down and pick up the book then.
Yes, I would be doing that.
Yay.
That's off your arm.
It's okay, everyone. I know exactly what to do now. Follow me without question. Nothing bad's going to happen.
Alright, so now we've got the book and we've got the water.
You've got the book and you've got the water.
I have an armored gauntlet. What do I fear?
Is there anything else attacking us, or we can leave now while it's fleeing?
Well, it's being repelled by Urban. You can flee.
Just
And
go.
Just,
Can I-
just stay
can I
there
unlock
forever,
the door?
Urban, and
Knock,
maintain it.
You can reseal the door. Don't leave me with it.
It's alright, you've done a good job, we don't need you anymore.
Do you have any torches, Urban? Leave me here.
So dark.
So cold.
It's cold. It's cold, but I hear something.
At some point, I'm going to roll less than 5 on a 2d6.
Doesn't
Oh,
have his book anymore.
He's like not alone.
Then it'll get
I know. I don't have your clue.
I guess I may as well take that ring now.
Give me back my ring. They spend the rest of eternity chasing each other around in circles.
In the dark, so they're fumbling all the time.
Alright, we make our way to the temple
No,
of
no, before we do
No?
that, can Ray read this book?
No, it's in ancient Hutakan script.
Okay.
Nobody could read that.
The temple. Let's go to the temple.
Okay,
I won't say nobody, but
To the temple, Robin.
to the temple.
To the temple to put the book.
The
Book
temple.
or water first? I suppose book.
Water.
Oh God! We can't put the book on the water. What if it ruins the book?
Book's far more likely to blow up in our face than water. We do the water first, and if everything happens as foretold, we won't need to do the book.
But then we'll have a wet book.
Only if we put the book in the bowl.
We're supposed to. We're going to put it in
No,
the bowl.
you
Just
do
put it on the
it
temple
first. Then
table.
we do the book, and we
Where's
don't
the
have
book
to
go?
put. We
Where's
don't
the book
put
go?
the book.
But where does it go? Oh, it just needs
Put
to
the
be in the
water
place.
in the book.
We just wave it
And then we
around
put the
magically.
book
We
in the
wave
bowl.
the book
and
around.
then it gets magically borrowed onto your library
We
card.
just-
The ball is RFID code.
Oh, she's back.
And then you go. And then you go
Oh,
to
she's
the
gone.
counter and go. I am there, borrow the book.
borrow the book.
You've already borrowed this book. I am shut up, Daddy. Yes, you did.
I
Go
want to
away.
borrow it.
You've
have
already
borrowed it.
borrowed
Let me
it.
borrow it.
Here,
Why won't you
have
let
a
me borrow
print.
it?
Have a printout, you weirdo.
But I don't want to
I'm just loving the
steal
fact that we
it.
asked a librarian if we could borrow the book.
It is the temple of Perfla.
Ah. Quick, do the water before Dave destroys us all.
Also, the statues are of people instead of Hutakans. Don't question it.
Okay.
Maybe their noses all fell off and they are
I'm thinking
Utakans.
there's been a lot of acid rain with those people, but anyway.
Alright, we walk into the temple of Pafla.
It certainly looks like one.
It's pretty good, isn't it?
Looks beflard to me.
So that's obviously a cliff face behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is
I'm
nothing
sure
like
I have-
Last Crusade at
I'm
all.
sure
I think it's made out of butter first.
So what are we going to do? Are we going to put the book down first, or are we going
No,
to put the
we
water
do
down
the
first?
water down first.
Okay, let's do that then.
Oh, there's no flavour text for approaching the temple of
I'll
Perfla.
have to report it to Marie.
You what?
The book went.
We're getting the Marie will have to be told.
Why does Marie need to know about the wet book?
Because she'll then have to write an email
To who?
to charge us for the damage.
Yes, because it's H2O damage. But first she'll take a picture of it and hide the book.
Is that different from like if I had coke damage?
Look at the
Right.
quality of that
Oh
scan.
yes, there's minute
Gee, that's beautiful.
categories.
It is pretty
That
good.
will be
beautiful,
filed
bro.
away.
Off the book.
Yeah, that's right.
Because
Who's got the Who's got the
these are
container of water?
These are
You
the
read.
entrance stairs
Fucking
to
accident.
the temple of
That
Perfla.
goes
Do
into the
the
foreign bodies
water.
category.
There is a vestibule.
A what?
A
Where do we come in?
vestibule.
Oh, we
A
go up there. Okay.
vestibule. Is that a car?
Vestibule. No, vestibule is the you know when you're in a train, there's the place where there's the upstairs and downstairs area where you've got the seats,
Yeah.
and then there's the middle. That middle area is called the vestibule.
So we're on the train now.
Yes.
No.
So
You
there, are,
guys gotta get
so there are two great wooden doors here.
in the vestibule.
Right.
They
doors.
are closed.
Isn't this
Doors,
just
knock,
an
knock.
antechamber?
I don't think this will work here, but anyway.
Try. Knock.
If
We
the,
knock with the rod.
if the zombies are coming out at night, they're probably not locked.
They start shuddering,
Ooh.
and then one starts falling towards you. Ray, roll on initiative.
I'm so
Sorry,
sorry,
on
Ray.
dexterity.
So
Why
sorry,
haven't
Ray. I didn't know
zombies
you'd get
knocked this
attacked
over
by a
already?
door by using the rod. Who could have foreseen that?
This is actually not good. This is like that is a re-roll. I don't care what it was. That is a re-roll.
It's a real roll.
Don't let him
You,
talk to
you
you.
are
Oh no, that was quite good. That was a 7.
no. Go
I'm
off the
accepting
table.
that. I'm accepting that. Ray steps out of the way.
You.
The door.
He would never
accept this. He'd never accept it.
No, roll off the table. You get punished.
Yeah.
I did,
With handcuffs.
Just one of the
rain.
Fluffy ones.
The doors have been barred from the inside, but
Yeah.
they're so rotten that using a knock spell on it basically makes it collapse.
Clearly the zombies crawl out the windows at night.
And one of the doors just sort of goes and breaks into splinters. And you just step out of the way.
Oh, cool, I can use it on compost.
Well, her Tarkin really do look after their temples, do they?
It's in very poor shape. It's just, it's in utter ruin.
Shall we go in?
Yes.
Let's go in.
I think the Americans have been here
So
before
the
us.
stars are
You
Hutakan statues?
Sorry?
The stars are Hutakan statues?
Oh, you don't get that far. You just get into the vestibule.
Anti-chamber.
It's a vestibule.
Anti-chamber.
Oh God, shut up.
Now, light is streaming in from where that is. And shrinking away from the light.
I prefer shirking.
On either side are some number of zombies. Zombie Hutakins gang.
Right, can you turn them?
They don't want to step into the light though.
How many times can you do your turning thing?
Endlessly.
Really?
From the
Yeah, that's why I was
60s.
going to be in that mummy room forever. Just
Hey, when you went to Kentucky Fried, Jono, was the girl doing pirouettes?
No, she was trying to get the people to actually do their jobs.
Right. Okay. She was doing pirouettes when I was there
Hmm.
because she looked like she had nothing else to do. So she
Yeah, well, that problem had been rectified. She was on a hiding to nothing, in my opinion. But anyway, bunch of teenagers being told
Well,
make
one
the
I'm-
chicken.
The one I'm
Make
talking about
the
was a
chicken.
teenager.
Okay, they're all teenagers. We're just old.
Yeah, well, this is the problem. I'm actually starting to get to the point where I'm not 100% sure if she was actually a teenager. She could have been in her 30s, and I would have still thought she looks like a little kid. But anyway,
What? How did you go? Did you roll 2d6?
What? Oh!
10. You hold up the holy symbol of your whatever god you believe in.
Hola.
It's quite a book.
What was that? 10, did you say?
Away with the zombies.
Okay, all but one zombie shirk away from you into the corner.
Right,
This is the one
that zombie needs to be taught a lesson.
And that one comes forward. I rolled 3
Yeah.
for initiative. Roll for the party.
4!
Okay.
With Munchkin Frank.
Somebody leap in front
I'm gonna kill him
and
with my
dispatch this zombie.
I need to teach it a lesson.
sword.
It did not flee from
That's
the
12.
Hola symbol. And
I rolled-
everyone
I
flees from
rolled
the
a
Hola
12
symbol.
on my sword.
What armor class does that hit, Mr. Man?
Oh, that's right. I have to do that here. 5 or less. I
Well,
assume.
then you hits it. Now rolls for the old damage.
Damage
Is it a
is
sword or do we 1d8?
1d8. That is a 10. That is an 8. 3 of your earth points.
Would you add your strength bonus to that, please?
4 of your earth points.
Yay!
Okay, it's still going. Anyone else doing something
Yep.
while it's
He
your
must do
turn?
something.
I would love to attack it.
Man.
Or does it get a... No, it doesn't get a turn. We can have a turn.
Yeah, it's all your turns at the moment.
Yep,
Okay. I have rolled a...
that'll hit.
No, what, 17? No, isn't
Yeah.
low? Isn't low better?
No,
high is better
that's it.
for
Kill it.
this.
Roll for damage.
Roll for
Oh,
damage.
okay, yeah. Is it, what, D8?
Yeah, you'll
With my strength bonus?
Yeah.
8 points of damage.
It falls to parts. into
Yeah,
bits.
cop that.
Steal my kill.
All
I
right.
get all the XP for it now.
I don't get anything.
Juicy
I get nothing.
juicy little bits of XP.
You defeated the vestibule. Now
Anti-chamber.
you are in section B.
The Lord of the
The
Anti-chamber.
gazebo.
Exactly.
This impressive chamber is 50 feet high in the centre,
Impressive.
Is
chamber.
it called the mezzanine?
with a 20-foot high balcony at the southern end.
That's-
yes,
that'll
that's
be
what
a
that
mezzanine.
is. There's a hole in the roof and sunlight streaming in.
I love the fact that we're both thinking, no, that would be the message.
A 30-foot tall jackal-headed statue surveys the chamber from the rear of the northern platform. Oh, I see. I've not shown you enough. Now I've shown you enough.
What is all these ups and...
There's stairs.
Okay, that's
You go up.
So
Yeah.
going up a short flight of stairs, there is an altar there. There is a massive statue of a Hutakan
So
there.
what's the thing in the middle?
There are Hutakan statues there, and there. I will get to that.
Oh, that must be the Bowl of Doom.
So this alters everything.
So the altar is of black marble, which is what's being represented there.
Onyx. Actually, no.
No, probably Fender.
A man-sized metal cage swings
Almost-
from a chain over 180-foot deep pit
Possibly
in the
Gibson.
middle of the floor. I probably shouldn't have told you how deep it is, but there's a pit. There's a cage suspended from a chain
Yeah,
above the pit.
yeah.
Right.
What
That's
is
when
in
they
the
lower their
cage?
sacrifices down to Mungo. The Mungo bite is now loose in the city because these people are so benevolent and good.
Yep.
And guess what? They weren't sacrificing themselves here.
That sounds all a bit weird.
It's standard
Surely
evil
not.
cult stuff. We should not. We should just do the water and see what happens first. Because the book is going to be out.
Oh
tonight.
yes, I forgot this rather important piece of detail.
Mhm.
The pit is surrounded by a 10-foot high wall of blue flame.
Is it liquid diamond?
So what's,
Stick your arm in and
so
find
what is
out.
it? There's a cage that gets lowered into the pit.
Yes, so this white square here is a cage. You could fit a human-sized creature inside it and lower the chain into the pit.
For-
Lower it into the pit.
For something to feed on it.
Give us something to feed on.
It's like Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, but instead of a Breville sandwich griller, it's a cage.
Sorry, Breville sandwich griller or
Well,
missing?
you know, it's not
God
a cage
only
they
knows
put
why
them
they
in, it's
decided
something
we needed
with-
to be surrounded by a
it's
ring
kind
of
of
blue
trapped
flame.
and
but
they,
yeah.
they face
See, this
planted
is
it.
the problem with these.
I think I would have left that detail out, quite frankly.
This is
They
the
might
problem
have
with
said
these
it now.
designers of evil temples.
It's just
They
an
never
evil-
know where to stop.
It's
I
just
mean, you
an
know,
insanely evil temple.
the
of these
oubliette
insanely
on its
evil
own would be
people.
fine. But no. We have to have the oubliette, we have to have the cage suspended, and we have to have the ring of blue fire.
We should not do the book.
Too much, darling, too much. One of these things would be perfectly adequate.
What does the altar look like again?
So you're walking
Black
in,
and block,
because
black
this
and
is
block
this is
onyx.
what you can see from standing here.
Mhm.
Statues, balconies there. There's a ray of light coming in because of the hole in the roof.
And the oubliette.
You can see this massive pit with the and then the stairs leading up to that altar and a much bigger
Tarkin
And the
statue.
bowl,
Hutakan statue.
and the
behind
bowl's
the
on the
statue.
altar, I take it.
Well, you can see the altar from here, but you should probably go and have a look at the altar.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's go have a look
Let's-
at the
let's
altar
go
and
and-
get attacked by the zombies.
Let's go and do some water and see what happens.
So there is a recess in the altar where a large bowl would sit, but isn't there.
We'll have to find it. But I
Freaking course.
I see various places we can go to search for it.
Indeed.
I can see the secret passages.
Yeah, I'm just pretend. Yeah, it's not worth.
Pretend
It's
they're
not
not there.
worth the trouble. Don't worry about it. This door is hanging off its hinge.
Okay, we're going to see then.
Well, since we're here, should we put down the book, even without the bowl?
No, we don't. Just take the book with us. Don't leave the book anywhere because they're just like to sneak in after us and do the thing with the book after we've got it for them.
Yeah, fair. Okay.
I don't know. It's you know, it's the trope. After we do everything, the evil Nazis turn up and take advantage of it.
Yes, after
Yeah,
heroes
it always
go in
goes-
and disable all the
Yeah.
traps, the bad guys follow behind.
And it always goes so well for the evil Nazis.
I think the Hurtarkins are the evil Nazis.
Yes.
You
yes,
think?
Yes. I think that's overwhelming. Their vast temple with the huge swastika banners is a dead giveaway.
There's no swastika
It
banners.
might as well be.
And the huge
These
shackle,
swastikas are very clearly
and the huge
backwards.
shackle-headed Hitler statue.
They just have a pit for feeding Cartoba. What's the problem? Who are they going to feed to Cartoba? Who's that going to be?
Us if they get a chance.
I just had an idea,
Mm.
and I don't know if there's a way we can find this out, but I'm just going to bet that if we go downstairs, we'll find the bowl on the ground down there near Cartoba, and Cartoba's been eating from the damn bowl.
Okay.
Maybe, but he's off somewhere else at the moment.
Jono, I suggest you get into the cage.
I suggest you get into the cage.
and we will
Oh.
lower you down.
We'll
And
follow you quickly.
How about no?
How is he even going to get in the cage? It's currently surrounded by blue flame.
it probably won't hurt you.
Flaming dot.
Just
Oh
going
yeah,
through.
that's right.
You
No,
know
it
what?
won't
Probably
hurt
is
you
a
at
word
all.
we don't use in this circumstance.
Catoba,
First, cover yourself in
Catoba
oil.
likes his meals cooked first.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the blue flame is for, but
Like I
anyway.
said, overkill. Yeah, these guys, they just don't know where
Maybe it's
to
to
stop.
keep Cartoba from coming up the pit.
Maybe.
Well,
Yeah,
you
but the
won't-
whole premise is that he's already out along with the zombies. So I mean, obviously, it
He's
didn't
not
do
home.
anything to stop him.
Let's just go down the secret.
While you're
passage.
contemplating that,
Mm-hmm.
there's a rumbling beneath you somewhere.
Cartoba is home.
Like something extremely large just moved a bit.
I think the GM might be dropping us a hint. Let's not get too caught up in crossing purposes on that
No,
one.
let's go get the bowl.
Okay, find the bolt. We go up into the left-hand section C, the one behind the door, which is
The
off
one,
the
with, one with the obviously marked secret.
Aha!
passage.
You've entered the robing room.
Oh my god, no, and we don't have robes. Oh, hang on, it's the
There
robing
might,
room.
there might be
give
robes
us,
here.
They'll give us robes. We should don these robes at once. Are they stylish?
Well, how about we find out what's in the robing room first before we commit to this?
Contains numerous vestments, capes, cowls, and surplices.
Okay, you're right. Okay, let's put the robes
But
on.
there might be an undead attendant to help us.
They're all falling apart in your hands. There's
I wanted to be stylish.
Anyway, there's a secret door there, but don't worry about it because there's a corpse halfway through it holding a massive golden bowl.
Ooh.
What,
So what? So
he
somebody
died
tried
with
to
removing it?
tried to steal the bowl and run through
No,
the
there's nothing
secret door with
suspicious
it.
about
Hang on,
this.
what species is this called?
It's a Hutakan corpse.
Okay. So what the hell?
Is there any indication of what it actually
Yeah.
died of? Like
Yeah.
poking stabbingnesses,
Yeah.
shot with arrows?
Let me describe the corpse first.
Mm-hmm.
It's clutching a bowl. It's made of gold, and it's quite big, like it's like that. And
We're not interested in the fabulous
Yes, you
wealth
are.
of the bowl.
Thanks,
We're
let
interested
him-
in
oh,
the whole
Jesus,
corpse.
just let him
it's donning very ornate, nice-looking plate armor, plate mail armor, even though plate mail isn't a thing. Let's say plate armor with a star symbol on the chest.
We should search for Vlad's diary again.
That's the main thing you can see from where you are,
So
unless you approach it.
there's no indication of what killed him. Okay, I'll go.
And how,
again.
just a second, how dead is this corpse?
Oh, you know what Urban should do? Urban should roll on wisdom. That's what Urban should do.
Urban, maybe he went for a walk and got lost.
And died there.
Maybe
For want of a
picking up the
sandwich.
bowl activated a curse and he died hideously screaming of magical
Seven,
fluences.
yay!
Plus
You,
your
you,
wisdom.
you detect the evil of necromancy again.
Evil aura of
Bloody hell.
necromancy.
Another one?
We put the
Kind of
happy
a
water in the
purpley
evil
black.
bowl
So
and
if
we
we-
dispel the badness is the best bet
That's actually not a bad idea.
we've got at the moment.
So what? Who's going forward? Who's doing what?
We should put the water in the bowl first and then pick up the bowl.
Do we have a lot of water?
Who's
Yeah, 'cause
approaching?
I
Who's
believe we
approaching?
had
Because
one
what if we
quantity.
put the water in the bowl and it like dissipates the corpse and the water drops with the bowl and everything goes everywhere?
Well, we
Okay,
can
you
go and
can
get
grab
some
the
more
bowl
water.
and see what happens and then
How
we'll put
hard
the
could it be?
water.
Who's approaching the corpse? Who's approaching?
Who's the tank?
Who's approaching?
Well, I'll
Peter,
approach it,
right.
but
I'll
only,
do
if
it.
only if we're putting water in the bowl
As you
first.
step towards it, it starts to rise to its feet.
Excellent. Give us the bowl, freakhead.
Blah!
Yes.
Yes, you've correctly identified the place we're at.
It rolled a 1 on initiative.
I rolled a 2. I hack it to death. 9. This is probably a bad idea. 10.
I shall attack as well.
I'm a class 7 or better. I failed to kill him because he's in plate armor.
I've already lost where this is. Where are we? Here.
It's a golden bowl. Even if he drops it, it's not going to shatter into a million pieces. It'll just get a bit dented.
Are you sure that doesn't remove the magic though?
What did you roll?
7.
Yeah,
Will you
10. I
modify
rolled
it?
10, but
10.
it's armor class 7 or better. So I haven't penetrated him, I assume.
Your sword bounces off its beautiful, ornate, and amazing plate armor.
Plate mail.
Wouldn't Luca turn it again?
So, for rolling to hit in this,
Can I
in
tell you?
fact,
is it
Luca
low
probably
or
should have
high
done
that's
that
good?
first, but never mind.
Can I
Oh,
tell
no,
you?
because Peter was there. Yes.
I did it.
Ah.
5.
Bloody hell, you managed it.
Has it dropped the bowl?
It's dropped the bowl.
Well, I'll pick the bowl up.
It's backing away into that narrow corridor.
Has the evil magic seep through my armored glow?
Hola symbol.
Yes,
I
fala to you too, you freak.
Sorry, I can't remember. Is it rolling high or rolling low good in this particular case when attacking?
It's alternate.
Numbers mean
No.
something to David.
Every even roll is good.
When hitting, a high roll is good.
Right, I rolled a 17.
Right, were you there? I'm going to say that you were.
Okay.
But it's narrow. You can't all
Oh.
be in there and
Oh, I see,
be
right.
shoulder to shoulder with the
What
dead.
do we do? We've got the bowl. Let's just go back and do the
It's
thing.
been driven away by Urban.
Okay,
Let's
so
put the ball back.
I'm heading for the altar. No one can stop me.
It'll come back.
we never,
Well,
we
stand
never
guard
actually
against
got
it.
the water in the bowl.
No.
No,
We didn't
that's
get
good.
that far. We
Maybe
took
you
it
should
step.
catch up to me and do it.
Was there talk of a wooden ball?
No, it's a golden bowl.
I'm putting the golden bowl on the altar.
It fits perfectly in the recess.
Excellent. I align it the right way to contact Sauron.
Perfect.
Excellent. Put some water in the bowl.
Let's tip the water into the bowl, Dave.
Who's got the water?
We're doing the
Pour,
water.
pour, pour.
While you're doing this, an indeterminate number of zombies start entering the chamber going, "Whoa."
They're too late. They can't stop us. It's water in a bowl for frick's sake.
The water's in the
Attacking,
bowl.
we set the arming mechanism on the cleric. and
Is there anything
turn
else
it
you'd
on.
like? Anything else you'd like to do? Other
Attack the
The book.
zombies.
Did you
The
have
book.
a book, perhaps?
The book.
Put the book
What
down.
would you like to do with the book?
We put the book on the
Put the
altar.
book on the altar
Yes.
and do what?
And go.
Invoke the name
This
of
is really
Papa.
Save us!
All the zombies collapse to dust.
Oh,
That's good.
that's easy.
There's a great rumbling beneath you.
And then we scream, "Fuck off, Pavla!"
And flee the temple.
No, it's,
October.
Take the book with you.
Cartober.
It's Cartober.
Do we have to defeat Cartoba now?
And it goes, whoa!
Oh, hi, asshole!
Are the flames still on the opening?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, he can't get to us then.
If we take the book, will it turn him off?
Well, I won't turn him on.
What kind of book is it? Does it come with fluffy?
See, here's where if I was
Sorry,
in,
I didn't
if
mean
I
that
was really
aggressive.
there, I put the magic book down
And you
and then I pick it up and see, put it down,
It's just the way you said it.
Yet,
see if
here
it's
we
actually a
are.
one-time only switch or a.
I'm glad I have my.
So, question: does
What?
it sound like Cartober is on his way up, or
It's innuendo time without realising it.
Well,
Trying to fight the
after
boss.
a great roar and a rumble,
Yes.
a tendril comes up.
Tendril!
Brilliant.
A tentacle. That's the word I'm looking for.
A tentacle!
A tentacle comes up
Jesus.
and touches
Yes.
that and then goes back down again. Touches the cage that's suspended on it.
Oh, it tried to get its food.
And then it went back down again.
Okay.
Oh, we didn't
let's-
fill the
let's-
cage with monster kibble.
Let's
Pete.
hug the walls and get it.
Pete, jump down into the hole and kill it.
Bloodborne! Whee!
how about no?
No.
Come on, this is our last adventure. You might as well die.
But I don't have any red jelly with me.
Okay.
Your last adventure.
Oh, we're going to continue with these characters. This will be great.
Oh, well, that's true. Are we going to continue with these characters? Probably not.
Aww.
Oh, where's the antechambers? Where do we see those? Oh, it's because they're there.
I see the red.
See, there was a difference between the antechambers and the
And the vestibule.
vestibule.
Vestibule's a real word. It's where you put on your vestments. In the vestibule.
But what's the cloaking room then?
Good question.
No, it's robing room.
The robing room of the
No,
vestibule.
vestibule is where you take off your coat. You know, your ordinary.
Oh, yes, of course.
Yes, it's where you check in your hat and coat.
But shouldn't the cloaking
it's
room
where
be
you
closer to
divest
the
of your
entrance?
coat.
No, because
But
the cloaking room is part
For
of
the priests. The priests put
part
on
of the
their
ceremony.
special
Oh,
robes
okay. This is for the priests.
and go, oh, Pafla, save us from Katoba. Or whatever they
That
do.
we're feeding.
That we're feeding with hairy-handed weirdos that we bred special.
What could possibly go wrong?
He's just going to come out again when he gets hungry, isn't he?
Oh, I don't know.
Hope so.
Oh, is this adventure over? Oh, well. We've got an hour. Okay, so you're leaving the temple.
Yes.
Okay, well.
Hang on. Do we want to search
I
anything
want to
else in
search
this
the
temple?
temple and
Okay,
defeat Kapla.
Kaplunk.
Kaplunk.
Katum.
The god of marble.
Over.
I want to defeat Katoomba.
Well, what you need for that is you need
G'day. I'm Katuba Kaplunk.
So,
for
what,
that
do
you need a green crystal.
what's the plan? Are you going to go on a little dungeon bash and see what you can find?
Yeah, can't believe
We're here now.
treasure unsearched.
What's in other room number C? It's another robing room.
It's another roving room with nothing to be worried about there.
So, did the original guy with the bowl turn to dust as well when we did the
No,
stuff?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So now we
okay.
can go.
Yeah.
Now we can go in the
secret
secret
passage.
chamber.
Secret chamber.
Okay. What is up that way?
Secret
What
chamber.
is up that way? I've got it right in front of me.
Oh, it's all mysteriously.
This
weird.
is on you, Ray.
No, I'll go first.
Oh shit, that was unexpected. Alright, there we go. We have D and then we have E.
That looks like the passage is blocked.
E.
Yeah,
It is
happens to
collapsing.
me when I eat the wrong food.
Oh,
Priest's quarters.
there are more E's.
I'm sorry, priest. We didn't mean to go in your
The
bedroom.
majority of these rooms are buried under tons of rubble. The remains of bunks, tables, chairs, and other mundane furniture are all that may be found here.
Research it.
What's
We
this?
find
The
mundane
roof of the
things.
passage between the two western rooms, which would be these
I
two,
plunkered. We can spend.
sags down almost to the floor, leaving only a rubble-strewn crawlway.
Or we could just go around the other way that hasn't collapsed.
Yeah, but we don't know that yet.
I do. I've seen the map.
So we roll for insight.
Oh, and I'm showing stuff I probably shouldn't. Oh no. It's too late. I don't care. It's fine.
Yes.
Pretend you haven't seen any of this.
I also go and search the
Pay
other
no
secret
attention.
passage that we don't know about.
Pay no attention to the man.
Well, I
behind the
was going
curtain.
to suggest we crawl over that 30-foot tall
Yeah, let's
statue.
do that.
You know, if there's any gems in its eyes, prize
I'm
them
not
out.
crawling in there. I'm in bloody armour.
Well, you do find
Oh.
Prize out the bad luck eye of the little yellow god.
you do
Yes.
find a panel at the back here,
This would be the entrance to the Aztec spaceship.
which has a similar inscription to the one you have on your rod,
Knock, Ray, knock!
and it opens.
Ooh.
Is Katoomba a mechanical construct that we can now control
Room I.
with the giant T in the middle of it?
English breakfast?
It's a J, not an I.
It's not a J.
This room contains the last surviving
You're
riches
right,
of the
I'm
glory of the
dyslexic.
Hutakan Empire.
Oh god.
Oh, good lord.
Is it a giant statue of Trump or Putin?
5 large iron-bound chests.
Wow.
In the centre of the room is a large ebony throne, delicately carved and inlaid with mother of pearl. Tear it apart. Hanging on the back of the throne is a beautifully engraved gold and platinum coronet. On the seat of the throne is a dirty sack.
What? Are we the king now?
No, I think the dirty sack's the king.
Hail King
Arranged on a crude
Bow
table
before
is a
the
velvet couch.
On a crude table is a velvet pouch.
Is a velvet pouch.
Sounds like somebody moved in.
Can we get somebody to check for traps?
No, just go.
Possibly
touch them.
diseases? Somebody has moved in and has been living here.
with the zombies.
Well, there's a
With somebody's eating.
there's a crude table. Everything
Yeah,
else.
tonight. Zombie.
It's like finding the crown jewels, and next to it is some sort of half decrepit bed with the pouch on it. Because that's literally what it is.
Only one way to find out.
While you were pondering this amazement,
Quizos appears.
there's more rumbling happening. It's getting more intense.
The volcano is about to explode.
Well, let's come back to the treasure.
Don't we want to check out what the sacks are?
Before you can do very much, that big T there is a trapdoor that suddenly flips open with a great deal of force, sending the throne that was sitting on top of it crashing down, and tentacles start coming out of the hole.
Attack the
let's-
tentacles!
Should we just leave?
Roar!
Let's
It's
just
time to roll
leave.
initiative.
Oh,
Tina,
God.
roll your initiative.
This was your fault, Ray.
You guys win. Tentacles are coming towards you.
I reckon if
Many
we get a
tentacles.
TC
Start
came
hacking at
out, we
'em.
still win the module.
Yeah, because we beat the bad guy.
I'll just drop my shit.
Okay.
I killed the zombies.
So,
somebody
I cannot remember what comes first, movement,
top of it.
then attacks, then magic?
If he's here, if he's under, bro, we could just run out the room. Can't we just run out the room?
We could. Where's the fun in that?
Let's just run out the room.
I don't want to attack tentacles.
Run
I
away!
want to kill Katoba.
Okay, well, kill the over there.
Attack tentacles.
Actually, we've done the thing that's supposed to kill Katoba.
We've done everything.
A bird house.
Obviously,
Oh,
they,
there it is. Look at that.
It's got a little thing coming out of its
Ooh.
thing.
Yeah, that's
Is
his
this the
eye.
thing from the dungeon dimensions?
It only seems to have aggravated Cartober. It certainly hasn't sealed him away.
Obviously, their information about what
We should just
neutralises
go
Katoba is completely wrong.
We could pour the water in the bowl over it.
that might bring all the zombies back alive.
That's also possible.
Okay.
The
so-
tentacles are all coming out. He seems like he's very flexible, like he can squeeze through a small space.
Did we use
and then
all of the singing
go
water
back
in the
again,
bowl?
like an octopus. Sorry?
Did we use all of the singing water?
I assume we poured it all in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We only had a flask of it.
I'm going to say that yes, you have.
I don't see how special the water's going to save us.
You never know.
Okay.
You can just get a handful of it and go squish it on him if you want.
So, what was the result of initiative? Does he go first or we go first?
You go.
My
first.
character is
Okay.
So
cursing you in 5
You
different
could run out
languages.
of the room. You could.
No.
do
I
that.
think we should run out the room.
I'm running forward.
Where's the spirit in that?
I've rolled an 18.
Alive.
I'm attacking a tentacle.
All right. Well,
Okay.
Saxon's right taking a tentacle.
Okay, I'll attack a tentacle.
Like maybe we should actually follow the
Well, that's movement.
rules.
The
Um,
rules!
So the order of sequence is movement first, so that would mean moving towards the tentacles, which I'm assuming is a straightforward operation in this small space. I'm assuming the characters are basically here contemplating that. We're not going to use figures, we're just going to do it like this.
Yep.
Oh, but
Theatre of the imagination.
in a tiny room.
I'm going to say that
Keep
Thurston
breathing normally.
surges forward and boldly hacks at the tentacle.
Okay, good. Go.
Oh,
You do
okay.
first.
I roll maximum damage. I got 8 points of damage.
I'm going to need a pencil because I'm going to need to keep track of Cartoba's hit points.
It's only 200 hit points. That should be easy to keep track of.
And I'm just going to write them directly into this precious artifact of a book that I
Do
made. How many
you
hit
want
points
scrap
does this place
paper?
to have?
How do you know he's even penetrated his armor?
What did you roll?
I rolled a total of 8.
Dice.
Yeah, but what's
Eight.
his armor?
Oh, I rolled an 18 to hit.
What armor class do you hit?
God.
According to this, I roll hit -1.
Okay.
How many hit points does Katoba have?
No idea.
What?
All Saxons now.
Katoomba.
I wouldn't dream of taking your kill
Oh,
on
here
you.
you are, Katoba. I
Right.
found you.
Scrap paper. Forward
Katoomba
that
would be
to
How much
considerably
damage
easier to
did you
deal
do?
with
'Cause
because
he
I think he
definitely
tends to
hit.
be
8.
passive.
I rolled-
Katoba's kind of squishy.
And plus, he's usually bent on loot, so.
8.
Yes.
You definitely damaged the tentacle.
Oh, good.
Okay, I suppose I should roll for damage then. Here we go.
Yes, please.
Well, that missed.
Alright, although we're already jumped out of sequence, because we probably should have done missile fire first.
Oh.
Can you magic missile at Ray?
Somebody want a magic spell?
I've got a
You can go to
sleep.
sleep.
Oh,
Put
no,
him to sleep, Ray.
I've got a bow these days.
So I'm going to say that these two fighters are at the front. Maybe a third fighter can get in there, but other people are going to have to do something
Alright.
here at the moment in these cramped conditions.
All missile, is that
Yeah,
helps?
go ahead,
Oh.
do that.
Okay, righto. Okay.
Oh.
Sorry, didn't do that. Okay, so what do I missile again? Longbow 1d6. Okay, that's damage. Sorry, can somebody help me with how you actually do
It's
it?
dexterity.
Dexterity,
So dice
okay.
plus your bonus versus armor class.
6 plus 2 is 8.
8, what armor class does that hit?
8 hits armor class of 9.
So
Well,
if
you
he's naked,
miss.
we're saved.
You miss. The
Right.
sliminess seems to absorb your rock.
I'm gonna hack at
It's
him.
not, it was a bow, but you.
Oh, well, it absorbs that as well.
Hack at him.
Oh, that's a
Yes,
good
that will
roll.
hit.
Plus,
It's gonna hit like
It's
armor class
19.
-2.
Well, roll for damage then.
1d8 worth of damage. Plus my
Kartoba doesn't
strength.
actually have a very high armor class, but Kartoba can.
Plus
take
my
effective
+1
damage.
sword, which you forgot last time.
oh, so it's plus 4.
10 Kartoba damage through its eye.
What do you mean I forgot? Why is this my job to remember this for you?
No, I said he forgot because
Ah.
he told me +3, but it's only +4 because I was lost my sword.
Well, I looked at your strength, not your sword.
Yes, gaze upon me.
And be in awe of my orders.
Anyone else doing anything?
Watch me with my 5
Whatever the Conan thing
But,
which I can't do is.
I'm afraid I'm going to say it's a bit too. Well, you might. At the moment, I'm going to say you're not being able to, but you could try and work your way around to a different position in the room.
I'm just the guy who looks like a member of ABBA who gets killed by
Die.
Although I'll say no. I'll say you did that in your turn. So you make a roll down, movement. Make a roll down. Because we're not doing the turn sequence properly right now. To be
5.
That's
I'm
who we
gonna,
are.
I'm
I'm
gonna say
ABBA
that's a
Man, your
miss.
football man.
All right.
I take it this has got more than 4 plus
Never
1
mind,
hit
never
dice.
refuse the doom.
It does have more than 4 plus 1 hit dice.
Okay, sleep's useless then.
So Kartoba is now going to send tentacles in various directions.
God, no.
That feels uncomfortable.
There are 4 tentacles.
No, it's gonna whip
4
lashes.
tentacles.
All
Attacks
4
anyone.
should attack Sax.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
different.
unhygienic.
Well, given that there are, there's actually 4 characters hitting Kartoba, I'm going to split the attacks amongst the 4. And
Which
I'll need
4?
a D20. Well, we'll start with Ferben.
Bring it,
Thurston.
Kartoba.
Let's do the obvious.
These
I've
two
seen
farmers.
enough anime to know where this is going.
I was trying not to say that.
But
The
that out of the
tentacle
way.
misses Urban.
Here we go.
Now Thurston.
Yes.
The tentacle definitely hits Thurston. It just rolled a natural 20.
Oh.
So-
Oh, okay. Can I have
Tentacle
a
time.
That's double the damage. Oh no, it isn't, because that doesn't exist in this game. Or is it?
Rhymes with Pentacle Rex.
Alright, so you take D4 damage
God.
right now, which is a 3. The tentacle has wrapped around you and you can feel burning corrosive acid which will do
Ooh.
additional damage until you can get yourself
Ooh.
free. Hang on, the tentacle.
Urban, it's Yurisugadoji.
I'm going.
What?
I'm afraid I have to give you 1
Urban
round of
uses
corrosion
Sikadoji.
damage straight away.
Okay.
which is
On
not
him.
great. It's another 6 points of damage.
Saxon's the one who's
What are you
been-
going on about, Dave?
So you've just taken
There was
9
a
points of
weird
damage. in total.
Japanese
Yep,
anime
okay.
called Eurosuka. Remember Eurosuka?
It
No,
doesn't-
okay.
They're all weird.
It involves tentacles, does it?
It
So,
involved
in terms
like
of-
kind of a
In
tentacle.
terms of freeing yourself, you either have to make a strength check
It's like MA
or a
plus
successful
Oh, it was worse.
attack against the tentacle, but you'll have to do that
I don't
in your turn next turn.
Okay.
If it's an anime, you probably don't.
Alright, another tentacle attack.
Anything Fist of the Northern Star or worse shall not be watched by me.
Dave, tentacle, 11.
Will
Now,
not hit me.
What's the Tharko of Kartoba?
Yes.
You have missed me, Kartoba.
Tharko 11, so that means it'll hit armor class 0 on an 11. What's your armor class?
His is 2.
Well, then you've been hit.
No.
So you have a tentacle about thee.
Ah.
You've taken 3 points of damage.
Plus some acid damage.
9 points of damage is 12 points of damage. How many can you take?
I'm on 26, so
Well, you've taken 12.
So I've taken 12.
It's an anime about
Shut up.
volleyball teams.
Now
in
it's
a
Peter's
Japanese
turn.
school.
Oh, okay.
But it's just got this
Another
weird
11.
Japanese
Well, I've been hit.
intensity to it.
12.
Yes, yes. They do
4
that with everything,
points.
including
4.
the gaming manga, where they're actually
And
playing
9 is
effectively
13
the
Whose idea was it to run? I think running was a good idea.
They've always got this
That
good
was my
intensity.
idea.
It's like
Saxon's idea
basically,
was to take this thing like a num-num.
Spinning
You've
might
kind of got a
work.
vibe of we
That's
will
why
win this
Saxon's
game,
a
or we
num-num.
will disembowel
We're gonna
ourselves.
die in this room.
I don't care. Let's all
TPK.
die. Let's all
TPK.
die. Let's all die.
Raise all fault. Raise all fault. Sorry.
No,
Ray's fault.
Look,
it's
Pete.
mine.
Look.
This is my debacle. Thank you very much.
What is it?
Are we up to
The red
magic?
We're
star
shooting
of
your
death.
child foxtrot, are we?
Are we up to magic?
We were gaming last.
Yes.
Range gaming
I
last
cast
Saturday.
invisibility on myself like a chicken.
Double.
Alright.
And run away.
Okay.
Empire of Rebels.
New turn.
He was Empire.
So,
Stormtrooper Bob took out Sabine.
so we should try and go in order.
What were you playing? Like
Star
Clone Wars?
No, we just had a. She's
Oh,
not
I've got it
Clone
in front
Wars.
of me.
She's from Rebels. She's from Rebels. She's from
So-
Star Wars.
Oh.
Your guys' turn. Movement first. Now, for those that are grappled by tentacles, no movement is possible.
Oh no!
Urban's in a reasonable position to attack Kartoba. I'm assuming Ray's going to stay away from the tentacles if you can help it.
Well, I will try.
I
and
will also stay
slide
away,
out
but I
the
will
door.
flick a few more.
Okay, so next is missiles. So, yes. Jono's in a position to use a missile weapon.
Kachoink.
You
So
have
9
failed.
plus a dexterity bonus, 11.
11, what armor class does it hit?
That would hit an armor class of 6. So
Well, that hits then. How much
that
damage
hits.
do you do?
Okay, righto.
Because Kartoba doesn't have a particularly good armor class, but,
Alright,
but
so
a fair number of hit points and some pretty deadly attacks.
1d6.
You
So what did he
killed
go?
them all. What's the box?
5, not bad.
5 damage on Kartoba.
You killed the zombies, the zombies, the zombies.
And it gives, and Kartoba gives a horrified little squeak.
I think it might. Now,
Nobody's grateful, they're all slimy scum.
next is magic spells. Any magic spells?
Ow, my footies are swelling.
There's nothing really I can do.
What do you mean there's nothing you can
Oh, I could also cast shield on myself.
do? What
Hooray!
about magic missile?
Don't have it
Why don't you have magic missile?
because I haven't learnt it. Haven't memorised it today.
What did you memorize?
I memorised 2 sleeps, which is useless against this guy, an invisibility and a shield.
Well, I already made the rule. You can cast whatever spell you like. You just can only cast so many first level and so many second as per normal.
No,
I don't care why. I've already loosened up that rule. So go ahead and use a magic missile. It's fine with me.
Okay then. Excellent.
Urban's thinking, he never lets me do that.
Yes, I do. Oh yes, Urban's got the capacity to cast spells as well. So
Maybe Urban could take advantage of this as well.
Can I target particular tentacles that are holding my friends?
Yes.
I target a particular tentacle that's holding one of my friends.
Well, we need to stipulate which of your particular
which of my
friends.
particular friends are in tenticular?
Thurston the dwarf, Miroslav the Bulgar, and Demetrios the Thyacian.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
No, pick the one you love the most, Ray.
The middle one.
Me.
That would
He
be the Bulgar.
He gives you the love of Caesar.
All of the
I
combat
do
wombats
2
are in
points of
tentacles.
damage, rolling the lowest possible score.
No, it doesn't matter. It's a successful
He'll
attack.
kill him
The
later.
tentacle releases you.
Going.
When he least expects it, it will stab him.
I'm now
Okay.
free to take more. Well, it already reduced my hit points
Is there
by
any
half.
magic that you can do, you reckon?
Yeah, pretty
Evil
much
light
the same with me
wounds,
too.
protection from evil.
I think I
hold
should just
person.
step back and crossbow bowls it
Sorry?
where it can't get at me.
Pure light wounds, protection from evil, and hold person.
Okay, I'm not sure it's going to work in this
Protection
case.
from evil to death, Urban.
Protection from evil might help. You and maybe your friends.
But how do you know it's evil? It's just a dumb beast. It can't be held morally responsible for its own actions. It's just hungry. It's just nature and
Protection
best.
from evil creates an invisible barrier around the cleric's body. All
Everyone
attacks
hug
against the
Urban.
clerics are penalised to -1.
Is it really its fault that it was created evil?
Since now,
What's
Dave,
its correct pronouns? That's what we should be asking.
since now it's been uncovered that we know it's evil,
You can cast that
Fair.
spell if you want, Urban. It gives you a certain bonus against
I
contact.
would have given it 1 extra point of damage because my +1 longsword is +2 to damage against evil.
Oh, it is too. Oh,
Ah.
good.
Laughing
Give
about-
Cartober another
Still
one.
laughing about Sergeant Athol.
How
Look,
many-
if
how
that
many-
had killed it, you would not be
23,
laughing
25.
now.
No, I would not. I'd be
26 points of
screaming
damage
He
to
was the
Cartober
total Athol, he really
thus
was.
far.
Right.
What about the NPCs? I presume they're not being able to fit in
They're
here.
freaking
Oh,
out.
I forgot about Stefan again. Stefan will come to the rescue now.
We always forget the NPCs.
Can he have a couple of attacks to catch up?
No, he's been asleep, but now he leaps to the
now he is
lorry.
awake.
Oh, whoa, what is happening?
I need to find Stefan.
How is it so woeful that my friends are attacked while I was asleep?
Who has woken me?
The dungeon
Fortune has awoken me to save my friend.
master. If only I could find the sheet of paper with
It's alright,
friggin'
those,
stats on it.
Those dog women will come and,
And do what? Lick his face?
no, come and help us soon.
No, they'll just point and laugh at you.
Yeah, we need the hairy guy.
Stefan has come.
Those people are
Anyway.
evil.
It is melee combat time. For those people
Yeah.
currently enraptured by tentacles,
What the frick?
if you
Don't
wrapped by tentacles,
I think you mean captured or something?
I mean what I mean.
I heard
Yes, we
raptured.
take a round of damage before we can actually
No,
Stay with us,
if
Ray.
if you make a successful attack against a tentacle this turn, you won't take any more damage
Oh.
because you will have defeated the tentacle.
Okay, fine.
So, I suggest you do that.
Here I go! I fail! Hang on, 7, 8. No, I probably failed.
What armor class do you hit? Tell me.
9 or better. No, I failed.
9 or worse.
Oh, hang on. It's the other way around. 9 or worse. Yes, even worse. No, I failed.
Can,
Dave?
I'm dead. I'm gonna die this time.
Dave,
yes, can I
rescue
attack?
your friend Demetrios
Yeah,
from
can I,
certain
now
death.
that I'm free, can I hack at his
Yes, you
tentacle?
can.
Alright.
Don't miss or you'll
Don't
hit
worry,
me.
I'm coming.
Oh, you stabbed me.
I think I've hit him.
Why did you stab me?
Even with a +4, there's 6 means I get armor class 11.
Armor class 11.
Yep.
You killed
No,
me.
sorry, I've done that the wrong way around.
Asthmatic journal.
Yeah, it probably still is armor class 11. Yeah. No, it's just I miss. Swing and a miss.
What was your total?
Well, no, I only rolled a 2, which would give me
Alright.
+4, which would be 6, and 6 is
Thurston,
not even on the chart.
Free thyself.
Don't you get a
Okay,
plus
14
3?
plus 2
4.
plus strength is a total of 16. That's armor class
Plus 1
1.
magic sort of.
You definitely hit.
Okay, fine. Once again with the
Yeah.
6.
We're gonna die.
6.
We're
We're
gonna
gonna
die.
die.
32 points of
This will be the
damage.
first time anyone's died in Dave's game in like 30 years. Not counting.
Is it my turn?
Not counting
Yes.
the Jedi character.
Yes, it is Urban.
You arbitrarily murdered.
Strike it.
5 again.
Hooray!
I missed again.
Why? You rolled a 13. How is it 5?
5.
Oh, it is a 5.
Yes. Not a 13.
From this angle, it looks like a 13, but it's not. It's a 5.
If you say so.
If you can't see what I can see, then
I see 5.
yes, but do you see 13 right next to it?
But I also see 15 and 18, and
Yes.
none of those are the
Oh,
numbers.
don't mind. There's no point explaining anything to you, so I never should try, should I? Now, what was I doing?
I missed.
Stefan!
You may move on with your life.
Stefan will strike against the tentacle, holding Demetrios. He rolls a 17, and there's no way that's not a hit for the amazing Stefan.
How many points does his pointed stick do?
What? He has a sword. It's D8 plus 1. Give me a D8 now. Do it. Help me. 9 points of damage.
To help you.
Kartoba is roaring with a horrible roaring sound. Whatever I can't replicate whatever it is. Okay, so you've managed. No one is held by a tentacle anymore.
We can step back and shoot him with crossbows.
Now it's Kartoba's turn.
Now we will get ensorcelled again.
Yep.
He's squeezing more of his horrific bulk through that trapdoor
Oh, you freak.
and shooting out tentacles in every direction.
I'm glad there's one person in the room who knows what I'm
We're
coming
going to have to randomise this
Oh,
somehow.
hang on. Can I do my magic now?
No, it's his turn.
Doesn't
but
Ray
do I
get a
my
magic
magic
face?
before his go?
You did your magic missile, didn't you? That was this last
I
turn.
thought that was
That
the
was the
turn
turn
before.
before because it
Where's
haven't
my
attacked
dinner?
since then.
Does
No,
magic-
that's how this works. You get
I thought
missile
magic was the
fire,
last
magic
thing you
spells
do.
hand to hand.
Hmm.
That's what happened last
Magic.
time.
I
Oh,
know the cartoon, but I
I
can't
thought it was
remember
the
what its
other way
name
around.
is.
Yeah, I was
Trapdoor.
following Peter's the last
Right.
one, so I did magic after.
I know, we got the order out.
Yeah,
I've been
okay,
hitting
can
the
I-
order backwards and forwards.
Can I put my one that I missed in?
What one did
Because
you...
I was waiting.
Oh,
for
alright, go ahead. And then it's Kartoba's
5 points.
Oh, he's dead.
turn. No! Kartoba lives! Now it's time for tentacles.
So what's the order?
The order
Movement,
is
magic.
movement, missile fire, magic, hand to hand.
Did I fire my missile? this
Yes,
turn?
you did.
And do we alternate between us? He moves, we move.
No. He
You will
moves,
go,
we'll do ours.
We
we
do
won't
all
go.
of our things in one go.
Then
Yeah.
he does his thing.
Okay.
Yep.
And it's definitely his turn.
So after this, we all get a turn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If we're
which
alive.
is what we've been doing. I have
Yeah.
not been doing that. I have, in terms of what kind of attack happens when, I have been a bit, disordered about that, and I'm trying to stick to it again now.
You're doing great,
Earlier
though.
rounds, that wasn't the case.
That's okay. Go,
Which is why
Kartoba.
some of you are a bit confused about what's
Go,
I'm just
Kartoba.
gonna
Do
give
your
you the
worst.
Simon Tolkien face.
What are you going to do to us?
I'm going to have to try and randomise these attacks because I'm going to assume that Kartoba's tentacles can fly just about anywhere, and for that reason, I'm going to randomise the attack. There's exactly 6 of you, so that makes a D6.
What about
Seven.
Stefan?
That's 7. Just do a D8 minus 1 or something.
Do a D8 and
Just
then
ignore
eights.
Jono!
Alright.
Well, that's 1 hit because
Raise,
there's
raise,
4 to go. Well, there's 3 in total.
What, he can get 3 tentacles up and around us?
Ray! Although Ray's invisible.
No, I'm not because I started firing.
Am I getting any
missiles
tentacles?
after
True, fair enough.
Am I getting in tentacle?
Not yet, but
and also I'm gonna retcon out my magic.
7 would be
my
Stefan. I'm gonna
invisibility,
need
Isn't it me?
because I wouldn't
Oh,
know
no,
if
there's
I
6
don't
of
know.
us, yes.
You're
Sorry.
6.
Yeah.
If I had been intelligent enough a wizard to know that I was allowed to do magic missiles, I wouldn't have done the invisibility.
And 1 more. 2, which would be Urban. Alright, attacks.
Bang.
Against Jono. 12 with a Tharko of 11. That's going to be a hit, I'm afraid.
Bugger.
1 point of damage.
Well, that's
But here comes the
And here
acid.
comes the acid.
Oh, that's good.
A total of 4 points of damage. You got lucky, but you are grappled by a tentacle.
Oh, great.
Urban.
Pass me a pencil, please.
Ah, it missed you.
At last.
Ray.
Oh god, Ray's got like 2 hit
That
points.
that got Ray. That got Ray.
Dead.
Ray's got like, what, how many hit points do you have? Like 6.
10.
Now you pay the price.
does
for
an
not being
average
the
of like
GM's
12.
Favourite.
13 points of damage.
See? I
Oh,
told you
fuck.
this thing sucks.
God, you are, oh no.
It's wrapped around your neck, squeezed.
Oh, you're such a meanie head.
You can still rescue him.
How?
How? He's dead. You
But he's
killed
dead.
him. You meanie head. You always kill everyone. You're such a meanie head.
Now,
His game is so
I'm
Scream.
getting the record of the most character deaths.
I scream, no! Ray! And then I take
Stefan.
the carpet.
That's a hit on Stefan. 4 points.
Double 12.
Shazad. 11 points on Stefan.
Is that what his name was? Okay.
Stefan.
I'm not gonna complain about my 4 points.
Where's your hit point, Stefan?
He doesn't have any. He's insta-kill.
Might be.
Explodes like a ball.
Oh, there you are. What did I get? 14.
Blue with
Is he
acid
dead?
on it.
No, he's not happy though. Alright, 2 people have got tentacles on
I
them.
look like that. I wouldn't be happy either.
We're not going to count Ray anymore. We won't give Ray any more acid damage. Okay. That's
just a flood.
Cartoba done. It's your turn.
Ray
Can
be back if
I?
he's still with us?
Can I pour?
It's movement first if anyone wants
Yeah,
to move.
because I wanna know
I guess that won't
if
be
I
me.
pour pixie water down his throat.
Yes, that will
Will
help.
that help?
Yes.
All right, so I do want to move to him.
Okay. Any other movement?
I will move to attack the tentacles on somebody who is in tentacles. So
He's one most likely to die from tentacles.
Bless you
Okay.
and your pixie juice.
Okay.
I don't know where you pixies come from, but I love your pixie juice. Okay.
You don't want to know where the pixie juice comes from.
Missile fire. Jono can't do any. I don't think anyone else can do any.
I could do a crossbow.
Oh yeah, you could. Go. Do it.
There's a D20.
However, this does put me in range of knifey sorts of things, doesn't it?
That's a hit.
17. Okay, that's a hit. What's my crossbow? 1d6. 1!
Oh,
Oh,
were you hitting a tentacle? You would have been. Whose tentacle were you hitting?
Who was
Cartobas, probably.
who was
Who's currently engulfed in tentacles?
There are 2 people. There's Jono, character
Jono.
and Stefan.
Jono
Okay.
and Stefan.
on for Jono? It's Jono.
Excellent.
You are freed from the tentacle.
Oh, brilliant. Thank you.
Okay.
No other missiles. So therefore, it is now magic spells.
Urban, you
Magic
should cast
spell.
any.
Why do you say that plural like we have plural people?
Already have.
You rub it in, you nasty man.
Thank you, Peter. Hand to hand. Who's doing it?
Well, I guess I've got no more
Yes.
excuses against doing that anymore, have I?
No, stab it with something.
Stabbing.
Stab him in the face. Take his wheels.
I'm going to do it.
Anyone can roll at any.
Oh, anyone can roll.
I'm going
I
to
will
re-roll that
roll.
because it went on my hand.
It means nothing.
Yes, it does.
12 plus.
I just fired a crossbow
2.
bolt. I can't attack.
That doesn't actually matter in this game. You can then do missile and then.
You never told us that.
Yeah,
14.
it's just in this order. You can just do it. And,
14.
Oh well, I just attacked him.
yeah, yeah.
I didn't adapt.
You can't do missile while you're in hand to hand. Now that you're in hand to hand again.
8.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you. Okay.
We can like shoot
So I
them and
got, I
then
got 14, that
run
would
up
do.
and murder them.
Yes, it's awesome.
All right, so when do I get to pour the pixie liquor down?
Oh,
his
you're doing it
throat?
now.
Okay.
Okay.
What's it sound like?
Ray,
It's D6 plus 1 plus any
I
constitution bonuses.
open your mouth and pour pixie liquor
What's it
down
sound
there.
like?
You have now been
6.
licked by pixies.
Oh,
Nice.
Enjoy
From the
it.
inside.
oh hell.
I missed.
So you
Sorry?
get
I missed.
You
whatever
missed?
he said you get.
You
I
get
didn't
plus
hear
1 to
what he
hit
said.
from protection for evil.
It was like 1d6 plus something.
I missed again.
You still
I think he's talking about Urban.
Oh. Anyway, the
What does
pixie
the
lick is
pixie
down
do?
his throat. What's it do to him?
Roll d6 plus 1 plus Constitution.
Where did that go?
Roll high.
Ooh.
5 plus Constitution.
So
6.
it'd be con modifier plus something else, wasn't it?
Well, you just got, you're alright, you got 60 points. You're okay.
Okay. So I'm now up to 3 hit points.
Oh, because you were negative 3. Yeah, why not?
Oh, you don't reset at 0. You
I
said
was
come
going to
back.
reset it to 0.
Reset
Oh,
it to 0.
cool.
Those-
I'm on 7 then.
Those extra
I will
3 will
hack a
help
tentacle.
for his 2d6 plus 1.
13
gonna
plus
go
2
down
is a
again in
total
the
of
next
15, which
third.
is.
He glances at you sideways, you
I'm a plus
instantly
2.
disintegrate.
Yeah, roll for damage.
Come here, what was that?
And he says you be made to re-roll that.
That was a 3 plus 2 is a total of 5.
5 damage.
Yes.
Anyone
Okay.
else doing anything?
I was waiting my turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rolled 12 plus 2 for dexterity is 14, which is an armor class of 3. So I've
You
got
hit.
Got any more
Okay.
pixie liquor?
D8.
D8.
Imagine if the pixie liquor left.
Well, not
I've
much.
got 1
3.
pixie. I'm just going off party stash.
Now,
We've
don't
got-
forget, Pixie Liquor makes you high, so you're going to be a negative 1 to roll for most rolls.
Oh shit! I could have given you a potion of healing instead.
Well,
I thought the pixie-
let's just retcon and say that that's true.
Okay, potion of healing. Is it the same?
Sorry, what
stats?
happened?
Okay, so now
Yeah,
we
no,
have.
yeah. Everything's the same. We're just
Okay.
to say it wasn't.
All right, so we have 1 potion of healing left,
What happened?
but 2 pixie.
I got
lickers.
3.
3 damage.
3 damage.
I'll put that back.
All right. Anything? Anyone else?
Okay, Ray, you just
Hitting
took
it?
a potion of healing.
No,
I think
no.
I already did it. So.
You were busy doing that. So congratulations, you killed Kartoba and
Oh.
did an extra 8 points of damage. But I just decided to let you keep hitting his corpse a couple of times.
Cool. Okay.
We have
Because
killed,
wailing on a corpse is just so satisfying.
we have killed whatever the
Alright.
hell that freaking thing was.
It sort of falls back into the trapdoor with a sound.
The sound is
Oh.
squawk.
Jellyfish person.
Yeah, sort of like that. Pop. And
Where it will no doubt regenerate after an
now I
appropriate
should
time.
just say all this acid has sort of been disintegrating certain things in this treasure room a bit.
Let's leave.
Yeah,
let's
let's
take
get
the-
some.
The treasure chest, though.
Oh, there's definitely stuff you can grab.
Okay, we. Okay.
What could you reasonably grab and pull out of here?
What about the sack that was on the throne?
Let's go back to
That's
the
an
list.
old dusty sack.
There's certainly far more stuff than you could possibly
I'm
carry
going
out.
to the.
I don't know, we can
on
carry
the
quite a bit.
throne.
So there are 5 chests.
You can have
To
those.
carry one of these would take 2 people.
Okay, you and I, let's carry on.
No, I'm carrying the sack from the throne.
Oh,
Ah,
God, the
three.
sack is
Three.
nothing.
I should just add. I didn't notice this before. 3 are wide open and 2 are locked. The 3 that are wide open are clearly full of ancient coins.
That sounds pretty awesome.
And we're going to carry this.
Shazad, are you feeling alive again?
Mm-hmm.
Grab the other end of this chest.
How much can the carpet carry?
Yes, how much can the
We
carpet
can't take more
Ooh.
than
carry? 2
chest.
people, so maybe it could carry 2 chests.
What else is there?
And no people. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can we open the chest? Something?
Well, you
Oh
gotta-
yes, that will work. Won't it? Yes. Because you just carry it along. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just pull the carpet
Like a
along or
tense-
send the carpet
Yes,
along
you can
with
put
us.
2 chests on the carpet.
Thank you, everyone. That was my idea. Yeah.
Okay, so we load. Yeah, we
Of course,
load.
we can't get out of the valley.
No, but at least we loaded the carpet up.
It takes multiple trips to get us over any obstacle.
Yes.
Yes.
It's one of those logic puzzles. If Shazeb, what's my name?
Shazam!
Well,
Does
that-
he actually look in the
You just died, so
And
unfortunately.
Kaboom is a
Shazam.
camel!
If
Shazam.
Shazam has to
So there
cross
are-
a river
there are
with,
5
with
chests
an
in
alligator
total.
in the middle.
2
And a
are
goat.
closed
And a
and
goat.
3
Shazam!
open.
we look inside the chest?
Yeah, they're full of coins.
When our powers combine, I become
Just
Shazam.
coins.
Sorry?
Just coins.
Golden coins with Hutakan symbols on them.
What's in the sack?
It's
Well,
in
what
the sack.
what else is it? Just run through.
Yeah, let me go through
what we
that.
can
Yeah, because
grab.
I started with there's a throne which is now fallen over and
Okay.
has got acid burns on it now as well.
Let's just forget about that.
Although it does have mother and pearl inlays and precious stones.
Take 20 of us to move it.
hanging on the back of the throne is a beautiful coronet, golden coronet, studded with sapphires.
I'll just grab that and stick it on my head. No.
There is a dirty-looking sack, which on the seat of the throne is now on the floor, and has got sticky slime on it too.
Oh god, so it's covered in acid.
Yes.
Won't it like be dissolving as we look at it?
Weirdly enough, it's not.
Odd.
That's suspicious.
Can we use the
Well,
stick
I
to
don't-
move the sack and
I've got-
see if there's anything
I've
in
got
it?
armoured gauntlets, but the acid that didn't protect me from the
I
acid.
do
so I assume
some
it's
magic-y
just,
vibes things to see if I can detect anything.
Well, you'd think it must be magic because it's resisting being
Yes.
eaten by acid.
But how on earth would we carry it?
You'd have to get it out of the acidy slime somehow.
Here's a stick.
Can we wash it in the golden pool of wood?
You probably. Oh, maybe that will.
That might not be
maybe that will
wise.
be-
No.
We've taken care of Cthulhu, but we haven't taken. That would bring back the zombies. So, yeah.
Anyway, while you're thinking about the bag, there's also a rod very similar to the one that was given to you by
A
the
knock
priest.
rod.
Well,
Okay. Yeah. Let's pick up the rod. What's it?
it's got a different inscription on it to the other one, so
Yeah.
it probably does something different.
Ooh.
And I'll just tell you now because I'll forget about it otherwise.
Yep.
It's a rod of cancellation, which presumably cancels some kind of standing spell. I don't quite know what it does, but it's a rod of cancellation.
If you're up against a comedian,
I have a rope. Will it last long enough to pull the bag out of the acid? Or is that ridiculous? Or I
You
don't.
have to tie it to the thing somehow.
Yeah. Well, couldn't we just create a lasso and pull both ends or something? Not even a lasso. And we just pull. What is this pool of acid? This blob of acid?
It's just Cartoba's slime.
So it's just a jelly blob that's.
I mean, there's
stuck on the
Cartoba's
bag.
slime scattered around all over the place wherever he touched. But I've just decided that the bag fell into a pool of it.
I've got a grappling hook.
Oh, well, then you could pull it out.
Do we have? Will there be residual acid on the bag when we pull it out?
Absolutely.
So we have to wipe it down or something. With
You'd have
something
to, you'd have to
expandable.
wash it to dissolve, presumably, to get rid of the slime.
Yeah, but we'd have to carry it somewhere to wash it.
Mm.
Unless we can wipe it off with some expendable cloth or something.
It's not that great.
I know that.
I mean, it's okay.
What else is there?
There's nothing in the bag. It's
No.
gonna
So,
be for
so I mentioned the rod, and it sounds like Ray picked it up.
Yes.
Arranged on a crude table, which must be knocked over now, is a velvet pouch.
Oh well, I'll take that unless it's also covered in acid. Now that I've said it.
So that wand of knock doesn't work
Anything
anywhere
can be
else?
easily covered, it's going to be covered in acid.
Sorry?
The wand of knock doesn't work anywhere else?
I'm going to say, no, fine, it's a knock spell. Yeah. So, the velvet pouch
Yes.
has a scarab in it, like a
A beetle.
yes, exactly, like a beetle, like a stylized pendant of a beetle.
Don't touch it. It's evil.
Well, it's in a velvet bag, so I feel it's safe. Yeah, all the good stuff will be in that sack covered in acid.
Now, I might as well write this. You might as well write this down because I'm not going to remember this stuff later. It's a scarab of protection. So if you're taking it, write it down. It's a scarab of protection.
So what does that give me? A plus.
That
What do you mean, give you? It's mine.
I said,
presumably
I just said give him.
we'll also tell you it has 3 charges.
What?
I don't know what it does. It does a thing. Presumably it's a protection spell.
3 charges. And then it just becomes a scarab. Or it turns into a scarab and eats my head. I become a scarab monster.
I'm going to say that's
No,
about
you-
all you can possibly scavenge.
Alright, we'll just take that day.
What about those of us who didn't get anything?
You got a bag covered in acid? It's probably got the best stuff in the whole room.
Well, how you decide to divide this
Well-
stuff amongst yourselves really should be done.
Bag of acid.
It's a bag covered in acid. It's not a bag of acid. It could have the remains.
That will be a bag of
It
acid.
could have the remains of the last king of the dog
Did
people.
we write down what was in the chest, Dave?
How do I carry it?
So each
I
chest.
don't know. You got it out the ass.
So you've got two of those chests.
Yeah.
They each have 5,000 gold pieces
Not a
in them.
scarab
What?
in a velvet case.
Because I decided to go for the velvet case because the scarab, the thing was covered in acid.
5,000 gold pieces, so there's two, so that's 10,000
You're a
gold
cleric,
pieces.
can't you just
Wow.
levitate it in front of you?
No.
What are we going to do with all our money?
Your head.
Let's go to the casino.
Jesus could walk on water.
Okay,
Okay, I've written down 2 chests combined, 10,000 gold pieces.
yep. So that was quite the haul.
That is the
treasure.
hall of the hall.
Yeah.
Oh well, there we go. Oh well, I've
We could go to the casino and amuse ourselves for at least 20 minutes.
Exactly.
I'll just show you the rest of this.
The dog
Now
people
that-
probably wanted a compensation for killing their idiot pet.
Oh god, look at it all go down into
Well,
stuff.
it's their treasure, of course, that you've just pillaged from their temple.
It's
Paying
their
it for
idiot
services
tax for
rendered.
not being able to properly
Yeah.
figure out how to
Well,
stop
these guys
Katuba.
are the Nazis, aren't they?
Yeah. Now, there was a place you didn't go, so I'll just describe, because it's kind of...
Oh, we
relevant.
should destroy their book.
Why?
It has no effect now.
That's what I mean.
Exactly. Well, who knows what else it can do? We should destroy it, not give it to them.
Just take it.
They'll just use it to revive the frickin' zombies.
Antechambers. Oh, F. Right, antechambers. Well, I don't know why I didn't. I just should have said this before. There are frescoes showing stylized pictures of, Hutakans holding staffs and things. And there's a stylized fresco of the pit with tentacles coming out of it. And this picture of, like, a Traldar in the cage.
Yeah, that would have been really handy to know.
Well, it was actually one of these side rooms, but you never
Yeah.
went into
Oh,
them, so I'll
okay.
just tell you. I think the fresco should be in the main temple. I guess the idea is that you don't discover that secret until you go looking. I guess is the idea.
I think it's obvious.
I mean, it is obvious, yes. And then it goes down to, what's H?
Hell.
I mean, fair.
Down to hell.
Is that the like?
I mean, I could have thrown a lot more monsters at you too, but it would have just slowed everything down, so I didn't. The crypts, that's got more undead, but of course you stop the undead, so that's fine. Down to see the
Oh, good
lair of
lord.
Katoba.
Oh, but there's random statues around the place as well,
Oh,
apparently.
there is too. Yeah, there is.
Why,
I assume-
why the frick did they do that, those weird freaks?
A question. Are the blue flames surrounding the oubliette still there, or are they died away?
Last time I asked they were, but who
Yeah,
knows?
no, they're still there.
So was the idea we're
So,
supposed to go down there and find Kartoba down there and battle him there?
Yeah, but because you found the treasure room, I thought, no, Kartoba's going to come up through that trapdoor. There's a
There's the
trapdoor there,
trapdoor.
and he can squeeze through quite narrow spots, so he's just going to go up there. Because I wanted you to fight Kartoba, so I thought, no, he's coming to you. So I like this bit. So this goes up to H, so this is from the temple, and here's the viewing platform with the iron bars, so they can view the pit of Kartoba.
Oh. They make it a recreational sport to actually watch
Oh,
people
and there's
being
where
mauled.
Kartoba sleeps. There he is.
Well, he's not sleeping anymore.
There in that corridor.
No, I posit if the blue flames have not gone
He
out,
wants privacy,
then
he goes
he's
into
merely
his
been
side passage.
hideously maimed. He's
Yeah.
only merely dead, not really most
He's
sincerely
only
dead.
mostly Why
dead.
are they all secret passages? Surely he just barges his way through
For
them
the
and
same
they-
reason we got an oubliette and blue flames
Yeah,
and the cage, it's because they just can't
It's
stop.
overkill.
But they would be open if he's not
Good
going to be
question.
closing them behind him.
You
Not
don't know.
arguing.
He's got plenty of tentacles. He could.
Not arguing. Obviously, the Evil Architects Guild has been going completely crazy on this whole structure.
Are we done, Dave?
We are done.
Okay.
Or however,
Yeah.
We don't have a denouncement at the end for
Denouement.
various individuals whose
denouement.
lives we've affected.
denouement. Well, so you come up once you re-emerge. Now, of course, the Hutakans aren't there because they've been driven away, but
Yeah.
of course the Traldar are in here.
Cool, we'll
right?
give
Yeah.
them the book.
Yeah.
Here, have this. It's got the secrets of the atom. Play with it all you want.
We can see that there's
So you-
absolutely no
so-
chance
No.
of this going
We
bad.
tell the troll villains. Okay. The water's in the bowl for now, but it's water. It'll evaporate. Make sure it stays filled, otherwise the undead will come back.
That's what we tell her.
Oh, the undead.
And if you're going to do that, you really do need to be in a situation where a bunch of dog-headed goons don't attack you for doing so. So make a freaking treaty.
No, just exterminate them. You can't trust the thing they say.
Guriev says, I see you have looted the treasures of the ancient Hutakans.
There's more in there for
Yep.
anyone who wants it.
You could go in and take some yourself.
Kartopa is dead?
Yeah.
October is dead.
Aye!
Hey, go get some treasure. Hey, October.
We show you secret passage from valley,
Right, they're going to kill us and take our loot.
only navigable by lizard.
Cool.
Oh, right.
God.
Okay.
That's okay. We can, as previously
Is that the end?
stated, raise the
Does the
ball
lizard
from the
swim
carpet.
halfway across the river and then turn and eat it?
Basically, you can. They show you a path that goes up around the side and back to where that to the gate.
Mm-hmm.
That you have to go
Yeah.
up, literally up a cliff face, but the lizards can do that. And so if you strap your treasure to the lizards, but you've got to
Look
find
at the
a
carpet.
carpet
Look
as
at the
well,
carpet to
so you can
levitate
just
it up.
levitate it up. But anyway, you can get around and get back to the gate
And
without having to
are we
deal
going
with
back
the
to the way we
Hutakans.
came?
Yes,
there's an army.
but you're bypassing the Hutakans because they're going to want their treasure back,
Yeah.
aren't they?
What about the other dog people in the valley? We're not bypassing them though.
No.
That's the adventure for next time. Tales of the Riverside. Help me, Mary! I've fallen in the river.
But we're not role playing you getting through null territory right now.
And thus, having looted the treasure, our heroes prepare to head off. What fascinating adventures await next time? Probably next year or maybe a bit after that.
That can be.
If we feel like doing it again.
It was
Oh,
fun.
that was great. I enjoyed D&D.
Further adventures.
Yes.
After leaving Hutaka, the adventurers will have to journey back through the mountains to the territory of the Death's Head tribe.
Yes.
Fortunately, the Gnolls do not expect trouble from the north, and if they are careful, their adventurers' presence may not even be noticed.
Ooh, we should need
However,
to make
a
sneak
few
rolls.
Gnoll hunting groups are encountered along the way, and if some of the Gnolls should happen to escape, the adventurers could very well find themselves being hotly pursued.
Oh.
Is this a hint that we
No.
have to kill everybody we encounter as we go through the valley?
Some little points of clarification and things like that. The Hatakan were actually pretty nasty,
Oh yeah.
Yes.
but the other guys, the Trelgar.
Look, some of the details I've just added in because it doesn't actually say it and stuff. Like it doesn't. But yes.
The Treldar are not nasty.
Well, they're somewhat brutish, but no.
Bit thuggish, but not
Yes.
thugs.
Of the trilogy Nasty, Brutish and Short, they are merely brutish and short.
The Hutakans are a haughty, callous race dominated by the priests of Pafla, an amoral deity of crafts. However, they see themselves as sensitive, civilized, and intellectual, suffering as a result of their cultured nature.
Oh, what snowflakes.
They lay great stress on their expulsion from the temple and the subsequent release of terrible creatures which they had hitherto selflessly kept in check.
By feeding Treldars to them.
by feeding Kaldas to Katoba. Well, that's one way to keep him in check.
True.
Doing
I
it for
still
you.
posit the fact that the blue flames did not immediately go out. It merely means that Katoba is
So the
going to
blue
regenerate.
flames are being fed by a natural gas segment.
Oh, okay.
Although it will
Well,
burn out
what-
eventually.
What a bill that would be.
Yeah.
Good lord.
Natural gas.
The living flame.
Oh, good lord.
What other secrets can
I'm
be betrayed
getting
now?
Oh,
No,
old
don't.
Doctor Who
Leave it.
episode with the Sisterhood of Calm and their sacred flame.
The
Oh,
flame of utter boredom.
Before I forget,
Yes.
let's reward ourselves with experience
Oh,
points for all
what?
the amazing
Oh,
experience.
gosh,
that we
just
had.
a
my
little chunks.
glasses away. Are you sure you're able to tableau such a?
We're not going to do your. We're not going to, level you up, but I'll give you experience points.
Okay.
This sounds good.
Now I'm just trying to decide how many experience points to give you.
You want to?
How many does Ray need to jump a level? Because Ray's the one that's suffering from the lack of experience points.
Even to the point where we can do free
I need to
magic
go up.
missiles.
I need to go 2 more levels to get to that 3.
How much to
magic
get up
missiles.
one more level?
Well,
that's just teasing.
I'm on 10,000.
Let
Yeah,
him
we're
do-
all on
Let him do
10,000.
2 magic missiles.
Yeah, but what do you need to get to the next level?
I don't know, and I've just turned off my computer.
Oh,
No, down here.
So
Needed
only-
to get to next level is 10,000.
Well, I think that's probably.
Well,
Oh,
I-
you're
I-
sitting on exactly that level.
I think that's what I needed to get to this level, and I haven't updated the needed for next level.
Well, no, comparison, I'm at 10,000. I need to get up 8,800 to get to the next level. So by coincidence, your two numbers are the same.
That does not sound right, Saxon.
Doesn't it?
No, because your next
this
level is less
Or is
than
this you?
your current
That's weird.
experience
Hmm.
points.
I'm just trying to.
I might
because
be wrong,
I haven't
but-
given you guys experience points for a while. Have I?
See, we need 16.
I have 10,000,
No,
I need
Sorry,
16,000. Yeah. So I need another 6,000 points.
Oh, you need 6,000 to get to the next level.
Yes, we do.
That's for me. I don't know about Ray though.
No, we're all different.
Yeah, you well at different.
You are all individuals.
What are you? Because you guys are fourth
What
level.
are you?
What level are people?
4th level.
What about you, Ray? Are you still third level or are you fourth
I'm
level?
4th level.
Everyone's fourth level,
Looks
I'm
like
5th level.
except for the thief, because their thief's got yes.
I'm 10,000 at the moment, and I need 12,000 to go.
I am 10,000, I need 6,000.
Yeah, I mean, I could give you all 10,000. I know it doesn't mean everyone goes up a level, but I think that's all right. What do you
Give
reckon?
us 10,000.
Give us enough so Ray can go up a
Points.
level.
Well, that'll be a lot.
I don't know if it'll help me much.
So
But I should do it anyway.
does that mean we're all on 20,000? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, I don't know yet. Just give me a sec while I look.
The magic user.
I knew he was jumping the gun. There's no way. to get 10,000 points. That's a lot.
It is a lot. That's why I'm thinking, God, why am I giving you so many points? But, at the end of the day, well, I think everyone wants to go up a level at some point. And it's going to take forever if we try and do it the proper way. Whether we actually ever use these characters again is another
Yeah,
question.
Dave, the next adventure.
Let's just do it so we're prepared and done and had a duty.
So let me
Whatever that means.
find, because I have to use the expert set to get to these things, and I'm there now. So, to get to level 5, a magic user would need 20,000 experience
Oh,
points. You're sitting on 10,000, so if I give you all 10,000, then everyone's on 20,000, aren't they?
And we're definitely up another level. We're probably halfway.
And
to
what do you
another
need? What do we need for the next one? So I can write that down now.
Well, you will need, magic user will need 40,000 to get to the next level.
Jeez.
Now,
We're stupid.
2 points.
I'm currently on 10 grand.
So I'm going to write.
yes,
need
everyone's on 10 grand because I've given everyone the same number of experience
Need
points.
to level
Now, to get
up
for a fighter
to
to get to 5th level requires
5.
16,000, which is what you've got.
Yep.
To get to 6th level would be 32,000. Now, because it basically doubles each level, generally. Now, let me find the thief, because I haven't found the thief yet.
I'm here.
Oh, and I need to find clerics as well. Thief, to get to 6th level, needs 20,000 points, which if I give you
Bing, bing,
10,000
bing, bing,
means you
bing.
get to 6th level. And so the cleric,
You should do what you always do, just give us 10 points.
Be that way.
clerics,
Now we need to level up.
To
and
get
make sure our
to-
things are-
if you're-
It's like 10
to get to 5th level, you need 12,000 points. To get to 6th level, you need 25,000 points. So you're sitting at 10. So I'm giving everyone 10,000. So you're now sitting at 20,000. What that means, to be clear, to clarify once again, so any cleric with 20,000 points would be level 5.
Okay.
Unfortunately, they're only getting 1,000 points each because they only get a tithe of everybody else.
What you might need to do is write a note at the top or something saying you need to do your, you haven't done your
Just
level
thinking
up.
clerics usually get.
I have already done
Now, in this
Clerics always
particular
get on the
system, dwarf is a class role.
Oh, I've forgotten about dwarves, I'll get to that.
Thank you.
Fighters.
Yep.
If you have 20,000 points, you must be 5th level.
Yes.
Dwarfs.
Yes.
A class.
Yes.
Dwarfs have no class.
If you are a magic
Yes.
user with 20,000 points, you are 5th level.
5th level. Yes.
If you are a thief with 20,000 points, you are 6th level.
I am 6th level.
If you are a dwarf with 20,000 points, you are 5th level.
Okay.
I mean, we could do that. We could do that. Do we want to do that?
Not at the moment, no.
Let's leave it till next time.
Well, then we need. Please make a note to say
I
I have not
need
yet leveled
to
up
level up to 5th level.
We have
at
all
the top.
the two
because we're all gonna forget.
the two belligerent
Yep.
the two belligerent proactive people have got notes and we will yell and scream at you like howler-monkeys until you let us level up.
Okay.
Because that's how I want that interaction to go. That would be the calming,
Yeah, wouldn't it?
pleasant.
Dave's like, we're ready to play.
You said we could, and you won't let it. Oh, I'm glad that's over. But yeah, I mean, I did sort of rush it at the end, but well, sort of. No, not really.
Not
feel
too
right.
much, but it was good.
I
It was-
mean, that could have been much more of a dungeon bash where you go room to room and each room's full of zombies and
yeah, but
you
sometimes
fight
it's,
all the zombies.
sometimes it's good to know when to call a campaign, an adventure.
And it's like,
quick.
yes, well, I've never found that particularly encouraging. It's you know, so it's good to have a few opponents here and there, and it's like, well, okay, so I'll just have the priests who, like the priest with the bowl, and that was a fairly powerful form of undead. And oh yeah, how did we go with that priest?
He fled.
He fled.
And you said he was going to come back.